Alrighty, I'm actually back. I'm actually here. What do you want, puppy, huh? You doing okay? Do you need water? Some of your water? Let's see, do I have vassals? I can't remember. Hey, who are these guys? He's a powerful vassal, really? Intimidated? You're not intimidated. Everybody but you and you. Okay. City of Trapani. What? Where is that? Oh, in Palermo. Okay. Very interesting. I own this title, don't I? Yeah. But he's a vassal? My vassals fucking hate me. They can't even form factions, can they? What is this guy? Murder. Request. Excommunication. 500 to excommunicate my vassal. It's kind of expensive. Wants independence from their liege. Yeah, that's Ibiza. Okay. Do we? I kind of want to keep Ibiza. I don't. Can they really even form military power? I can't imagine that they're. Yeah. How could they even get enough military power? I don't think their populations are high enough. I think it's smart for us to control the Mediterranean. Like, we're brokering power in the Mediterranean by owning Sardinia and these islands. So I think long term that's a good strategy. A lot of this land is not really that valuable. In some ways it is, but like for the downsides it comes with, I'm not sure. Now, what is this? We have a holy war. Oh, okay. Are we at war with these guys? I think so, right? I started it 51 days ago. Why and who are you? This leader is some random kid in jail. Okay. Nice. Allies, mercenary. Where? Go to his location? That's in the middle of nowhere. Oh, this? We're at war with these guys? Why did I even do this? Is that right? Yeah, Brianna. Okay, now I understand. I mean, this like looks like cake. I guess we can... Oh, we're already going there. Okay. Let's see who's a good commander. I feel like it's always nice to be the commander, technically. I'm traveling. Oh, I think I'm on a pilgrimage or something. I think my nephew, who actually likes us, can take control of this army. That'll be fine. I can ask my head of faith for gold. Should I, though? Maybe. 250 for 200 gold. I mean, that's pretty good. I'm waging a holy offensive war. Yeah. Okay. That sounds good. I could declare some wars. Yeah, I'm already doing that. How about my council? Why does this guy think he deserves anything? He should be happy he's just... can, like, be a lord or whatever the fuck I made him. I should offer him a hostage. He likes us, though. He's a believer, so it's unlikely he'd do that. Minus 21. He does kind of like us. He's our brother-in-law. Why don't we, like, sway him or something? Learn language. That seems kind of hard. Send him a poem. Kind of awkward. Negotiate alliance. How big is this guy? Oh, this is Poland. Yeah, we love these guys. We love these guys. Is he one of our house members? We should totally negotiate an alliance. Get out of my jail. Yeah, okay. Use a hook. I don't want to use a hook. It's kind of random. Why don't I just like sway you and make you like me or something? Count a folk card? I don't even know who that is. It's probably just some random, like, one of my vassals or something. Disabled buildings? Why? I have the wrong government type. Yeah, that makes sense. All of these buildings are disabled. Do I get any attacks from these places? I guess not then. Maybe I should just like... What should I do then? These are feudal buildings, right? Holding disabled to avoid the penalties of being above the domain limit. Oh, re-enable in 12 months. That's fine. I can wait. If I don't have vassal, I'd rather have like lower returns than vassals who backstab me every time I die. Every time our king dies. Okay, well everything looks pretty much under control here. The Maghreb are doing something. It might be time to come back to North Africa. The Duchy of Gabes. What happened here? Wasn't our... Yeah, liege. Okay, so my... Yeah, I see. My uncle, my cousin, yeah. So that's basically a different... They're part of our family, basically, but it's kind of outside of our control, our family control. I think it'd still help us in wars, though. Alright, we still got Sicily here. A nice papal border. Look at this North African papacy. Crazy. We could certainly go in this direction. These guys are fairly powerful. The Byzantines are like chill with us. Catholicism is astray. Oh, I see, because she's Orthodox. Court grandeur, that's nice. What does this mean, bullfighter? Brave, tough soldier. She likes strong guys. Very reasonable choice. I don't think there's much more analysis we need to do. We'll just kind of let some time go past. Thank you, praise St. Matthew. Where is actually my leader? Are we still traveling? Yeah, okay. We're traveling. I don't know why I'm going back to Palermo exactly, but that's okay. Humbert spit my courtier? Is just some random kid? Agnes's food? You spit in my fucking daughter's food? It seems if Agnes is trying to tire Humbert out by not reacting. What the hell? Humbert? You're just who the fuck do you think you are? Can I just murder you? Take the vows, bitch. Keeps the trait calm. Stress, dread. I mean, calm is good. I don't want to be stressed by this shit. Just ignore him, but, nice. Cost. Tell him to take vows. If he declines, he'll remain in my court. Imagine that. This kid spits in your daughter's food and you're like, hey, you get a letter from her dad. It's like, you need to fucking become a monk. I don't even know who this dude is. Can I just kick him out of my court? Dismiss him? Yeah. Oh, I don't have like enough. He's my steward, my champion. You somebody's kid? Is that what it's all about? I shouldn't care this much about this. Active tyranny. Yeah, that's true. 52%. I don't know. I'll keep an eye on you. Okay, we've got a good amount of gold. Prestige, yeah. We knew that was going to disappear eventually anyway. That's just like a negative currency for us. Totally fine. Where are these guys? Toledo. Wait a second. My cousin, Prince Jocelyn, was slain. Prince of England? He was slain? He was only 17. Oh my. What's happening in England? Have you regained power over your country, or are you like... Are you weak? You're still weak. I have no reason to declare war on them. It would be nice to, but they're Catholic, so I guess it doesn't matter. That's fine. My courtier Dora? Who's this? Roger. Okay, my steward in chat. Why am I naming your kid? Okay, whatever. Juliana, enjoy your life, I guess. A duel demanded. What the fuck? I am Atanasu of Catanzaro? Sounds like a fucking made-up place and a made-up name. I have bested dozens of men in combat. Honestly, all those fights were dull. Okay, if you can best me in combat, I will become your servant. So I demand, okay. You might be less valuable after I win. 4%, I lose the trait wound. I gain the trait wounded. Oh, I mean, it sounds easy. Like, I only have a 5% chance. The whole entourage just tramples them. That's fucking hilarious. No, we can. I'll just fuck you. Yeah, you can join my court, I guess. I wounded him too. Hilarious. What a bitch. You really gonna? You're just some random dude. You think you can take on? You're club-footed and you're wounded now. Good job, man. Look, you really? No wonder you have a negative opinion, man. You really think you could take on the fucking this lifelong warrior? He's a fucking crusader. He thinks he can fight him on the road. He's still in his prime. He's only 40. King Bohemond is he got his shit together. Well supplied. We got okay. I mean, this siege will end in no time. I don't know if I need to fight these guys. That's so funny. There's nothing better than arriving back home. Thank God I can go inside again. I think it was worth. Yeah, my regency, and that's fine. Queen Agnes is trustworthy. That's life, though. Like, my vassals hate the shit out of us, but look at this. My kids love us. My daughter loves us. My wife loves me. My priest is cool with me. And some random person who is my friend. Who is this person? Anyway, she's my friend for some reason. I guess it was like a long-term friendship or something. Heir to the county. I don't know who you are. Alright, well, I guess we'll just finish up this war here. I don't know what we're gonna do with this foothold in Spain. Honestly, I just want to give this to the Vatican. I don't want to hold this thing. I don't want to figure that shit out. I do want to help the Catholics make some more progress out here. That would be nice. Okay, so this is now Sicily. These guys are no longer sieging us. I think. They're neutral. Yeah, that's fine. I have no issue with just disbanding this and immediately giving this over to the Pope. He's a new Pope too. He needs to know what our family's been doing for ages. You can take all of this and love us. Enjoy Spain. Enjoy being in Spain. We don't want to be there. We can certainly start another war. These guys are just so weak. They're just asking for it. The Crusades really took a huge toll on them. Potential ally, whatever. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and just declare war on them. Let's raise our troops again. I think they're fairly nearby. We'll probably head out there ourselves. Because I don't see any plagues at the moment, but it's always better to be moving around away from disease. Keeps our kings alive. 3,350, okay. Yeah. Just let them raise up, and then let's go ahead and... Oh, what's this? I am known as a deeply pious man. Surely my devotion to God should be good for something in this life too, and not only the next. There are a number of people who do well to be reminded that I'm in the Lord's good graces. That's fucking true. My dedication, that's not useful to us. I've been too lenient with the church this year. That's okay. No, it's that one that we already have like perfect opinion, so this is like minorly useful in a way. This is like minorly useful because it's 150. So let's go ahead and like do that, and then immediately we can invest it into our men at arms. 4-4. Let's get our pikemen up by 1. Yep. I think we're just gonna remain tribal for this reason. Like, imagine having to pay for all these men. It'd be crazy. We just spend prestige. That's the fucking best. Like, essentially it sounds like people follow this king just because he's cool. That's basically it. They don't even get paid. But, I mean, considering the goals of the nation, it kind of, like, thematically makes sense that his soldiers would just be zealots that are not even interested in it for the money. It's just like a faith thing. So yeah, maybe that makes a lot of sense. Yeah. Was I involved in suspicious activity? Probably. One of my prisoners died in my dungeons. I forgot there were people in my dungeons. Do you guys want to leave? A hook? Who are you exactly? Would you like to become Christian? Yes? Then go for it. Would you like to give us money? No? Then would you like to become Christian? Who's this guy exactly? Some random dude? That's fine. Just go. Ransom? No, you don't have any. Would you like to convert? Feel free then. You're just, who are you? Who are you? Catholic Sardinian. Are you somebody? Why are you in my jail? Why imprisoned by you? I guess I took your title away or something, or you did something illegal, bastard. You may not inherit titles. I don't really see a reason. Are you a monk then? I was imprisoned. I conquered the city of... That's your whole life? How long have you've been in jail for like more than a year? I guess I'll just get like a hook on you, whatever. You kind of like us too? It's kind of weird. Yeah, I just don't see any reason to have him here. Get a weak hook, I guess. Do I want you in my court? Not really. Zealous. I mean, that's fine. Zealous is good. Lustful is... Yeah, I don't know. Just get out of here. I don't care. I don't want to feed you guys anymore. I don't want to, you know... I don't want crowded dungeons. It's not healthy. It's not good for you guys. We have a load of money. What should we do with it? We have tons of money. We could hire mercenaries. We could do a massive war. We could have a massive holy war somewhere. Seville. They're trying to do stuff here. The papacy will convert all of this for us. So yeah, that's actually the wisest thing to do. Just move it up here. Okay, now we can enforce our demands. Yes. And disband. We can declare war on you, I believe. Or your duchy. Should we declare war on your county only? That's fine. It's cheaper. Let's raise all our armies here. I don't see any real rush. We can just conquer as much as we can of Andalusia. I think you're a Christian ruler. Yeah. This is all that's left. Who are these guys? Enemy army. Not gonna be able to stop us. We really have a ton of forces. Next time I get more prestige, I'm gonna invest it into our men-at-arms again. Or maybe at like the start of our next king. Because this is like a generationally passed down army. Silent Mystic, hey, how's it going? What's up? I'm sitting around the map table with Mayor Robert and Mayor Eustache discussing our strategy for countering war. Robert eagerly points out all of the prime targets we should immediately send raiding parties to pillage, while Eustache sits back and patiently advocates for us to secure critical locations and wait for the enemy to come to us instead. It's my right. Okay. I have a high level of martial. Yeah. Obviously, I just can do both. Improved pillaging, improved... I mean, just really both. Okay. Siege time, 10% less. It's really good. Supply duration is actually useful. Defender advantage. That could... Yeah, that's good. 5 years. That's actually significant, because the next 5 years are going to be... This is like the prime of Bohemon's life. He's solved all of the internal conflicts in his kingdom, destroyed his vassals, and now he's ready to be fully committed to the Vatican's cause. I'm good. What about you? I'm good. I had a pretty busy day. I did a lot of stuff. Worked out. Got a really good workout. That was nice. What was your day? What did you do today, Silent? What time is it where you live? I mean, they have no chance. We're gonna end this war in like as soon as the siege is done. We might actually want to even assault the fort. I don't know. I don't want to lose 100 men every day. Okay. Oh, nice. Country. Yes. Fuck yeah. We've been trying to get the title of the County of Pharma for so long. See it done. Count Guaimar. Let me talk to you, my guy. Count Guaimar. Who are you also? Would you like to leave? Would you like to leave our prison? For 10 gold. Okay, I know Pharma is here. And this guy has 500 soldiers. I am going to commit an act of tyranny. Absolutely. Revoke title. So who's next in line? Primary heir? Wait a second. Shouldn't I be the heir? Okay, I need to look at this title and see how many claimants. 3. Me. Hell yeah. These random guys. How do I take it then? Because I'm not in line. Why is this guy your heir? Okay, yeah, he's not a claimant, but he's an heir. So he's gonna die because he's only 60. This guy needs to die. So let's just, do our thing. Secrecy. I don't really want to get caught for this shit. Let's just be tyrannical. Let's just say your title is gone. Will not accept. Yeah, makes sense. Revoke title. I have a claim allowing me to revoke it without being used as a viewed as a tyrant. Hell yeah. So this is the correct way here. And then he's gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna declare war on you. He should have just given up though, honestly. Okay, I'm losing a little bit of money, but that's not that bad. Yeah, figures. Go ahead and do that. Maybe I'll declare war on multiple people here, actually. That might be smart, instead of disbanding every time. It's morning. Oh, nice. That's awesome. Good morning. It's almost the weekend. Yay, war. We're gonna have a lot of war. This is the time for war. We're gonna get so much piety in this lifetime, I think, that we're going to probably be able to conduct like a crusade and set a target for the Vatican. What is this? 78 levy. Okay. He's like, we're gonna fucking go back home and fight you guys instead of being in my army. Murder King Robert II, who's trying to fucking kill me. Okay, well, we found out about it. I'm pretty sure it's this guy, by the way. It's somebody in our court. We should absolutely just kill everybody in our court. We might go full tyrant in a second here, because finding out someone's trying to kill us is kind of fucked. So, ask to join Holy Order. Oh, I have that as an option? That's sick. 100. Well, it's one way to get rid of one person. Okay, if we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So I'd say maybe like 20 of these are. There's 20 people in our court, because our family doesn't count. Our family is welcome to stay, and they like us. I wonder if it's this guy. Like, do you want a gift or something? Do you want some money? Because you're my spy master. I really want you to figure out who's trying to kill us. Cupbearer. Powerful agent in hostile schemes. Yeah, probably one of my daughters. My niece. I don't trust my niece. My daughter's not old enough, I guess. When she's a little bit older, she can be my cupbearer. Brewmaster. That's fine. Courtier. Yeah, she's also intimidated, so she won't mess with us. That's fine. I don't even know what you do, but you can be in there. Antiquarian. Yeah, we're probably gonna have to do some major cleanup. Is now the time? Probably not. We should probably put down this rebellion first, see what our spy master comes back with. Yeah, I don't know anyone that would be cool with being killed. Oh, yeah, exactly. I'm not cool about this. Somebody's trying to fucking kill. 30% success chance. Oh, minus 17 now. Yeah. And yeah. They're not even doing it secretly. They only had a 5% chance of keeping this shit from us. And someone's also trying to kill our priest, by the way. This has been going on for a long time. They have a 30% chance. Dude, I have to like clean up my court. I don't know what is wrong with my fucking courtiers. Okay, because I don't have vassals, so I can honestly just get rid of people. If they're my champions, that's a different story. Because I do like having some champions. She's fine with us. You're like fine with us, I guess. Why don't we just get rid of the people who hate us? This random Egyptian dude. Get out of my court. Okay, dismiss. I can't. Can I imprison you? No, he'll become a holy order. Yeah, okay. Is that worth spending 100 piety on? Like, we need that for war. Not really, right? Should I just imprison them? Has to take vows. Also costs 100. Yeah, I guess we could just mass imprisonment. Yeah, okay. So if I imprison, then subjects lose 4 opinion. Get out of here. And then who else are we going to imprison in our court? We kind of have a reason to do this, by the way. Are you a vampire? Vampires don't tell. They don't kiss and tell. So, where's the throw in jail option? Wait. Oh, I guess I can only do one at a time. Oh, what's this? I seized the marble sector of scepter of Angilra. Prowess +2. That's pretty good. It's only gonna last for 13 years, but it's still nice. Nice. That was a bonus for conquering this territory. Okay, so this belongs to the Pope. I'm gonna just send it to you guys. Oh, you're the holy... No, wrong guys. I only trust you, Pope. I only trust you. Please take this land. I got it for you. I hope you're happy with us. We can probably, you know, we could probably just sail over there instead of dismissing our troops. Why don't we do that? Who is this? Where are you going? You're off to sea? You're gonna siege us? You're gonna head to our capital and tell us you're angry at us? He's fled to the countryside. Good. Fuck out. Get the fuck out of my court. I don't care. I would trust Pope with my life. Yeah, he loves us. We've given them a ridiculous amount of land. We've given them all of North Africa and the Holy Land. So, we've got good relationships with them. And they do all the conversion for us, so it's a big win-win. A stranger is brought before me. He's been waiting outside the castle gates for a week, my liege. My name is Murad. Hates us. Not of our religion. I have traveled far and wide. If you allow me to stay. Are you kidding me? And confers to Cat. I don't want you in my court at all. In fact, I'm trying to jail my other courtiers. Like this guy. Why is that not an option for you? Why can't I throw you in jail? Can I do it for someone else? My champion. In prison. Hostile. Why don't you have this option? Where? Huh? Why can't I throw you in jail? Oh, you're visiting the court. Is that why? In Palermo? Is that why? But this way, we actually have... We own Palermo. Is it right? I think we do. Yeah. I have no idea why we can't. Yeah, they're hella homies. I mean, look at this. 100%. Pope loves us. And we've been giving all of the papacy... Like, look at this. This is a ridiculous amount of terrain. They didn't conquer any of this. They just sat in Italy and are taxing the shit out of everybody. They're rich and powerful. They've got like 8,000 soldiers. They got 83 counties. I think they had like a 4 in the beginning. It depends on the Pope though. One of the popes did some shit to us. Yeah, murder does seem like the next reasonable option, but it's a sin, you know? It's a sin. So if we get caught trying to do it, it might impact more than our, you know, relationship with the court. It might impact the relationship with all of our Christian allies. And that wouldn't be worth it if we're known as somebody who's trying to murder, so... I'd be better off dismissing them. I just don't have that... I don't have the prestige. Can I force them to become a champion? Military champions. Is this guy? He's not even allowed to be a champion. What the heck? I want to force everybody that hates me to fight in my armies. Get out of the towns that you live in. Stop scheming against me and go fight people in Spain and Africa. Yeah, they're not going to succeed with this, so I guess we'll just take our time. Other people generally like us, so I don't know who it is that would be scheming. Just this guy. I guess I'll imprison him, fuck it. Just get out of my court. I didn't know it goes this deep. My brain wouldn't be able to handle it. Yeah, we have to think about all the possible variables. Okay, check this out. Murder on you has been abandoned. Oh, so we found out, we actually figured out by deduction. It didn't specifically say, oh, we know who the murderer is or who's trying to scheme, but by fucking trying to imprison random people that don't like us, we figured out who the murderer was and we ended that scheme. No more plot to murder us. And all it cost was a little bit of our vassal's opinion. If only they understood the bigger picture. There's a reason we're trying to imprison people. We don't just do it for fun. In fact, we're actually super lenient. We pretty much let everybody out of our prisons. Unless they won't become Christian. In that case, we burn them at the stake. Yeah, we basically scared them into place. Yeah, we tried to imprison them knowing we had a 0% chance to do so. And this is literally my own territory that I fabricated a claim on this title so that I could undo the vassalhood of this state and turn it into a private title. Because I don't want my sons to have to deal with rebels when I die someday. And I only have one son, I think. Actually, I have 2 sons. Yeah, I have 2 sons just in case. It's very unlikely one of them will not become an adult. We'll have to see. Yeah, we imprison this guy. Yes, and now we have the title, right? Holder? No. He still owns the title because he's alive, but because we told him to give the title back and he refused, he's in our prison and we can execute him. Right? He's a known criminal because he revolted against me. So it's not seen as being a tyrant. It does take 100 piety because he's a Christian, but it's worth it. This is probably potentially one of the schemers too. He could have been involved in that scheme because he hates us so goddamn much. We're just gonna behead him. Yeah, not a big deal. Now this old guy is the new. He has poor health. I'm gonna let him just pass away. You're really smart, especially when we played Escape the Backrooms a while back. No, I just like playing strategy games. Feed them to the wolves, yeah. He's dead. He has poor health. He's 61 years old. I'm 40 and in great health. So I think I'm just gonna let him pass away on his own. Eventually his court will be decimated and will de facto inherit the title. So we just wait for that moment. It's a small province, and by doing that, they're fairly weak anyway. I'm not overly concerned about whether or not they rebel in the future. Not a lot, because he's our only remaining vassal. I would hate to be this guy. You'd feel like you're in the hot seat, sitting here in the desert. Right? This is actually like the center of the Teutonic Order. We've basically rented out this city to the Grand Master of the Teutonic Order, which we founded. So this is just like a launching point for crusades in the Middle East. And that's why we continue to hold this single location. So we can be close enough to declare war on territories out here. I'm thinking it's possible that we move into the Middle East. These guys are pretty powerful, and they're potentially interested in allying with each other to prevent us from conquering their neighbors, even if they're not allied, because we are doing a holy war. So it's possible that our aggression in the Middle East will be sort of a flashpoint to cause the entire Catholic world to be at war with the entire Ashari world. So bit by bit, we made a ton of progress at, removing their seats of power. This was the hot spot here. And through a lot of work, a lot of campaigns, we've taken this area. Alright, so all we're left here is with the Maghreb. I think it might help to try and start some war with this guy. It's even better that he's 11 years old. I guess his father has died at some point. Or his father was alive. That's so strange that he's the ruler. I suppose his grandfather who died made him the heir instead of his own son. Your king reminds me of Lord Farquaad. This is the fucking Farquaad prime. That's how he rules his kingdom. Yeah, he had a favorite. This is his favorite grandson. Otherwise, his parents ought to be the rulers. But since he's 11 years old, we're going to take advantage of that weakness. They only have 2,000 soldiers for a significant empire. Right? So we're going to go ahead and get them out of Spain. Kind of root them out of Spain. Okay, so let's disband our armies. And Tunis. What's going on here in Tunis? Oh, they're at war with them, I see. Let me take a look at the papacy here. Are they at war with the Maghreb? No. They're not at war with anybody. That makes sense. Maghreb. Okay, so let's declare war on you guys. Holy War for Kingdom. Oh, how big would this be? Which kingdom do you have? Barely anything. Their kingdom's kind of split up. Oh my goodness, look at this plague. Holy shit. This place is fucked. What country is this? Anbia? There's like a terrible disease here. That's what this black and red represents. It's usually not this intense. Okay, that's something to be aware of if we go to North Africa and it spreads. Because that is insanity. And we don't want to catch any diseases while we travel around. Our kids are too young. Our sons are too young for us to die. We need to have a nice long life like our fathers did. Okay, so let's take a look. We'll probably do a war for a duchy here. What? Oh, we can okay, we could do that. Yeah. We can't declare war on them here for some reason. Maybe because we're not close enough. We should have kept this territory to do that. But that's okay. I think the Christian rulers will root these guys out anyway over enough time. Especially if we destabilize the Maghreb. Because if we're having war with them, the rest of the Christians might declare war on them here and take that territory anyway. So it makes sense. Alright, I love how my rally point is in Ibiza. Just imagine everybody just sailing over to Ibiza to get ready for campaigns in North Africa. To the fearless King Robert, your copious codpiece is better than a ham in winter. What the fuck was going on here? What? Huh? She's gonna try to win our heart? Scheme to romance me? Who the fuck are you? I'm married, my guy. I'm a good... Wait, I need to become celibate or something. Can I do that? Oh, maybe when I'm a little bit more pious. Because I don't want any more children. I've got enough. I do not want. Can you become... Request divorce? Nah, she's so loyal. I don't want to do that. She's trying to win favors. That was a nasty poem, though. God's wounds. My son Robert and his compatriot Agnes were caught red-handed sneaking into the armory. Don't they know that weapons are dangerous? Agnes had hurt herself, but fortunately Robert ran outside and grabbed the nearest adult, admitting everything they'd done. Robert looks genuinely distraught. I don't think he'll be dishonest ever again. Keeps the trait honest. That's good. That's a very good Christian trait. Yeah. This is my favorite son. Why would I make him arbitrary? What? Why would I do that? It's good my kid is honest. That's great. Okay, so that's pretty good already. I might accept that. Sees through my efforts. 50 opinion. I'll just take the 30 opinion. I don't mind that. I think these guys are probably, they like us enough to agree to an alliance, maybe. Am I at war with them? Oh, wait, I'm at war in general. Okay, so when I end my war, they'll agree to an alliance. Yeah, okay. Okay, let's do that. We got 1 day left. Let's get our troops over here, over to the Maghreb. They're high quality, too. Wow, imagine having 3,000 high quality troops. Damn. Yeah, we'll take the territory in question. Agnes is expendable. Is wild. She's fine. No, our daughters love us. We got a daughter. She loves us. She's 13. She's an opportunist. But yeah, she absolutely loves us. 100% love. That's all that matters. It doesn't matter if the rest of the world hates us. Greetings, my lord, one of the cooks says. I have your daughter Agnes with me here. But she gobbled down every sweet she could find like a little pig. Oh no. Now she's red and sweaty. Gluttonous. Absolutely not. It's a sin to Catholics. I will agree to get, why does it just say better? It's funny. Why compassionate? This is good. I want to train my kids. I want her to become compassionate instead of gluttonous. Agnes is a daughter, so she never has, we don't have to worry about her inheriting titles for the kingdoms. I do have a second son, though. Does he have education from us? Yeah, I think I'm his guardian. So I should be educating him. We'll see. I mean, I think it's good. I don't want to have two sons at some point. It's not a huge deal because of the way we've changed our empire from our father's rule. So, we'll see. It could be fun. Oh. Okay, my queen is no longer pregnant. Honestly, that's what we were talking about. We do not want more kids. Okay, did we take this place? Oh yeah, I guess we did. Satif bow. Supply limit. Supply limit. Will I have a siege here? I don't even understand. Probably. Oh, Gigel. What about this? Would I just take their capital? It's in the middle of the desert. I don't want to go there. I'm just gonna fight from here. That's fine. Let's start here. Above domain limit. Not an issue. Yeah, overseer. So, what do I get with this? Marshal, stewardship, control, plague resistance. That's pretty good. I think now that I've done that, I'm gonna switch my focus to learning. Can I? Do I have to wait or something? Reset perks. Oh, that's crazy. I guess it's fine. I do want to invest in its health, though. Okay, so yeah, we're taking this. I think we'll have a siege here. My courtier Dora is not my daughter. Can you guys stop asking me to name your daughters? I don't understand why you ask me. Sophia. I feel like the Godfather or something. Siege, okay, yeah. Yep, we control Bajaya. Yes, that makes sense. That was a very fast siege. Small breach. No, I need my troops. I need my troops. Castile. I think it might be time for us to go on a pilgrimage. We have quite a good amount of money, so let's do that. Pilgrimage. We should probably do a pilgrimage to Pius, to Jerusalem. We'll definitely want to hire good captains. Okay, that's removed most of the problems. Oh, that's pretty good. That's all of the problem. Yeah. 1% chance of danger. That's fine. That's a no issue. Bring medical equipment. That's probably the best thing. Medical equipment. Okay. 000. There's gonna be no problem traveling there. 6 in entourage. People I like. People who like me. Yeah. My daughter. That's good. My son. Yes. My son will go to Jerusalem early on. That's a really good thing to do. So we should definitely do this. I'm in an army. That's fine. Let me cancel that then, because I can change myself out of this army. I can switch commanders. To my nephew. Let him take over, and then we can do this pilgrimage. Just like our father did, and just like our father's father did. Pilgrimage, okay, to Jerusalem. Captains. And disseminate information about your culture. I mean, doesn't seem that useful. Start pilgrimage. It's going to cost a lot of money, but I think it's worth it. Do they want you to be the baby daddy? I don't know. Yeah, it is the family business. I think that's literally it, because we're Sicilian. We're literally like the mob for the Vatican. We literally go out and just tell people to fucking not mess with the Vatican. Okay, so we're off to Jerusalem. Just a casual visit. Desert mountains, yeah, not good for us. I wouldn't want to fight here. I think if we take these 2 sieges, we'll probably win the war. I've left my queen at home, who I trust. That's probably good too. If I'm going on pilgrimages or fighting wars, I'm probably not spending very much time with my wife. Which, we don't want kids. We don't want any kids. We got enough. Okay, nice. We now control Satif. Will this really be enough? Maybe I need to, like, travel through some of their territory. Which I don't mind to do. Okay, oh, I'm already on my way, enjoying myself on my trip. Attentive care. Look at that, attentive care. Oh, massive disease resistance. Thank you so much. My regent and queen is the fucking best. This is good, massive health boost. You're the mob before the mob was invented. We probably invented it. I think, you know what, I think his father invented it, basically. Because literally, his father's background was, he became a noble by being a highwayman first. He's basically like a professional robber. Like, robbing you on the road. And he assembled his own warband and eventually took power in a province. And from there, we've been... He was known as an exalted warlord. He took over most of North Africa. And Bohemond gets a lot of credit, though. His father built an empire, but Bohemond unified it. There was a lot of dissent. The kingdoms were fractured between two brothers, and now that's all changed. Because his dad was a bit of a dick, actually. He tried to get his half brother killed like at least 5 times and failed. So Bohemond actually had to retake Jerusalem because of that. All right, let's get this siege on the road. What do we got here? Disabled buildings. I'm aware. Okay. Out here late at night, sometimes I look to the stars and wonder. So basically he climbed up and ruthless. He was truly a gangster. Exactly. He's literally a gangster. And legitimized his power through the Vatican to become not just like a robber baron, but to become like a real king. And I think before the end of his life, he was the king of Egypt, North Africa, and Sicily. And that's why his empire was divided, because he had amassed so much terrain. We're also playing with a no-save scum, so if we make any mistakes, or if anything goes wrong, or if somebody murders our king, we have to stick with it. We can't just load a save and pretend it never happened. Okay, so dedicated pilgrim. I think that's great. No, secular pilgrim. No, I don't want to do that. Theatrical pilgrim. Are you kidding me? No, we want sacred duty. It literally is. It literally is his duty to do these pilgrimages. Okay. Mediator. Would I haven't had a... Yeah. Quarreling? Wait. Quarreling entourage. Oh, yeah. I don't give a shit if they both leave. Thomas de Hauteville. My nephew, Chancellor. I'll just, like, give him some, like, money if he hates us. Yeah, she left. She's pissed. Did my nephew stay though? Let's see. Because wait, I could probably just find out this way. Relationships, vassals, family, I guess. Half brother. I always forget that I have a half brother. He's just like a physician. He's one of our court members, isn't he? Oh, yeah, cousin. No, that's not the guy. Nephew. Okay, so he's fine. Yeah, only the random courtier was pissed. So that actually worked out really well. We're actually trying to get rid of courtiers. Yeah, marble scepter. What can you do? I don't need to call my allies for these wars, honestly. Oh, I can ransom somebody for 50 gold. The small... I can ransom a 2-year-old child for 50 gold? Yes, please leave. Are you somebody's, like, heir or something? You're just living in this random town? I think that's what it was. I captured a random town. Oh, he's a son of some vassal. Okay. I see. Imagine that, just getting 2-year-olds out of your jail. It's like, why did I even bother? The marshal. Oh, that's good. What am I doing here? Waiting for activity guests? Guest list? That's fine. Activity log? That's fine. Okay, cool. Lifestyle perks. Stalwart leader. Reduce the risks of commanding armies. That's pretty good. Cast this. Okay, this is good. So I can actually start more wars. So I'll take that. No other city in the world has a history quite like Jerusalem. In addition to the many other holy sites there, the city contains the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, built over the combined places where Jesus was crucified, buried, and resurrected. Standing outside of the Temple Mount with my hand on the western wall, I find myself reflecting on everything that happened on my journey to the city of legend. I have walked the holy path. Nice. So, it's easy enough to get to Jerusalem because it's just a trip by boat. The ultimate timeout. Okay. Prayed together. Nice. I think people in our court appreciate that we took them to Jerusalem. It's cost money, but you know, what is money good for but getting nice life experiences? You pay 5 to Muhammad. Okay. Travel safety. I mean, that sounds nice. Owner of the Pilgrim's Guide. That sounds good. Yeah, I'm not smart. It becomes more pious. Wait, which one's better? I get 2 piety, 0.2 piety per month. And then what do I get here? I'll take 1. There's a bunch of good things, and that kind of ensures our trip has 0 danger, so yeah. It's worth 5 gold, no problem. Look at that. 0.2 is actually a reasonable amount, too. Indulging. Now you can go, child. I hear Heroi mutter when I enter the church. The pilgrim bows before leaving, and I can see the priest's hand glisten with gold. Ah, dear king, do you wish to absolve your sins? Pope Sylvester has issued an order to grant indulgences to any pilgrims visiting Jerusalem. For the right price, that is. Yeah, that's fine. I'm down. Get 1 for Robert, my son. Oh, that's nice. It makes... I mean, this guy's gonna die at some point. How can we... Okay, yes. I think I will do this. Because my son does not need to be friends with my priest by the time that he takes power. Alrighty. I lead communal prayer. Nice. Time to pray, okay. I should make an offering. Maybe that's worth it. I gain experience in the pilgrim trade. I lose 56 stress. I'm not stressed at all. I'm like enjoying my life. Daddy gave us this kingdom and we made the most of it. I would say this is good. Just pray. I'm already losing stress. The question is like, is it worth getting the pilgrim trait? Maybe. Why not? Why don't we try it? Arranged marriage? Who do you want to marry? What's going on here? My nephew to marry the mother of the king. That's an interesting offer. That's so random. Wait, these guys are from Nubia. I'm trying to understand what's going on here. I think the Nubians are trying to forge a relationship with us. And we should probably... Yeah, right? Isn't that the most random thing ever? It's obviously his mom pitched this idea. And she's kind of young. What the fuck? She's 31 and you're 14. Which means... Okay. Well, they're around the same age, but... Yeah, I don't want their kids to have claim to Nubia. We should just do this ourselves. It will not result in an alliance. I just don't see a benefit for us. They're trying to get into the family. Exactly. I think they understand how much power we actually hold in Africa. And they're trying to, like, marry my nephew just to get into the family name. Which is like a buffer against war. It's like, oh, you want to have a war with us? Well, my niece or my nephew is like a prince in Nubia. Which is the most random possible thing. But it would make war with them a little bit more complicated. They're Coptic, which means that they're Christian though, so it's kind of like, it wouldn't be the easiest war to start anyway. Jerusalem, it has been an honor. I gain a bunch of piety, I get some trait experience, I get determined pilgrim, which is great. Yes, finish the pilgrimage. Oh, I've increased my legitimacy level. That's perfect. I can imagine us doing another pilgrimage pretty soon. Look at that, 700. Yeah, so we're a devoted servant. Does that mean now that we can... No, we're devoted. Can we become celibate? Maybe if I don't have a wife, then I can become celibate. Is that how it works? I could never. She's so loyal. I don't think even for power, King Robert would betray her. She's an honorable empath. Look at this. Right? She's very compassionate. She's honorable. She's compassionate. She's calm. She's trusting. Like, why in the world would we ever betray good Queen Agnes? She's intellectual. She's a poet. The only downside is she's a little bit possessed. But, you know... That's why we go. That's why we leave the house. That's why we just write letters to each other. How old are you? 62? Are you feeling a little sick, Theodald? Okay, let's take a look. Oh, okay, nice. Actually, my youngest son is under the care of the queen. That's fine. I don't know how he's going to turn out. Are you shitting me? Okay. Hear me out. King Gabriel Ophoros is literally sending us another letter where it's like, yo, my mom wants to get with your other nephew. After he sends us a letter for the first one. Like, how desperate are you? Is your mom hella thirsty? Or like how badly do you want to get into our family? It creeps me out, and I'm definitely going to say no. They really want this. I don't know what they're going to do. I'm suspicious of Nubia now. Wait, of Nubia? Wait. Where exactly is this guy? Oh, he's a much smaller nation. Wow, especially nasty. So I think he's worried about getting annexed from other countries. I'm starting to think it's not the family business, it's for the other reasons. It's for protection. Look at this. Between Darfur and Nubia, we've got Sal. And now their empire is split up. I would imagine there's a lot of infighting here. And a lot of potential issues. They're Coptic, but they have borders with Ashari and the Bori religions, right? So they're in a very precarious position with a split empire like this. They want protection from us. That's what it is. If something goes wrong, our nephew will be like, hey, can we go to war with these folks? It could be in our favor to protect the Kingdom of Sal, but I'm suspicious. Let's keep things simple. What time is it as well? Okay. I gotta do my Duolingo. It's too out of nowhere for sure. I'm sorry, I gotta do my Duolingo. It's almost midnight here, so. I've got like a really long streak on Duolingo. I'm learning Japanese. Okay. You did ask about the cat's eyes. No, man. Is it blue? Is that cat's eyes blue? Okay. Oh, I hear Iroido. No. And then I hear Tabu. What else did you say? Oh, Neko, of course. It's not too bad at first. I think Japanese is one of the easiest languages I've learned. What does she want to drink? Well, I wasn't listening. Shit. I feel like she said cappuccino. Yes, I got it fucking right. Nice. Okay, well, I have completed my Duolingo for the day. I've been kind of lazy with it lately. I just keep my streak. Okay, back to murdering people. It's definitely easier than Spanish. I would imagine so. I've never learned any romance languages. I mean, I think Spanish is a really useful language to know. Okay, so what do we got? What do we got here? Yeah, we can start some wars. I can ask some claims. Okay. I mean, what? Grant to. Oh, disable buildings. What am I looking at then? Holy Roman Empire. Should I offer a hostage? I could give him my daughter. Nah, I like my daughter. Oh yeah, are we ready for this? Oh wait, I need to do this when I'm not at war with people. Right. Okay. I got the plan. Wait, Sinai? Duchy of Sinai. What? I don't need that. Why would you even offer me that? This is the vassal I gave you. Why the fuck would you offer me that? Where is this? This is some random place in Europe. I'm good. Thanks, Pope. You do the same to keep your streak, yeah. What day streak are you at this point? What day streak? How far are you? I think I'm at like 460 something. Eventually these buildings will turn back on at some point. I want to be the only lord, even if I'm a poor steward, that's okay. At least we're not having revolutions. Jeez, how many places do I need to conquer in North Africa? 400, I'm on barely 136. 136 is good. You know, once you get to the first year, then it's just second nature. Stress? Let's investigate. That's fine. A trinket. Save, okay. What did I find? I found a Bulgu's horn, a masterwork trinket. I don't want fertility. Okay, so maybe I should give this to somebody. Why don't I give that? I don't want... What if I gave the Pope a fucking, like, fertility horn? What a hilarious gift for Pope. I'll probably give it to one of my family members. I don't know. Maybe my daughter or something? Gift artifact. You can have that weird, sexy horn thing. So that you're... I'm gonna marry her off to some... You know what? You can choose who you want to marry. I don't care. Make the Pope fertile. Yeah, seriously. If only we could just, like, marry the Pope. I'll send them a marriage proposal. Spanish is definitely a useful language, but it depends on which Spanish. There's more than one Spanish? What does that mean? I didn't know that. I know there's different, like, regional languages. Alright, how many supplies do we have? 100? We're okay. These are dry lands, so we have a good advantage in fighting here. So that's fine. My hook on my daughter? Why did I have a hook on my daughter? I don't even know. Wait a second, who are you? Countess Vadamirka of Fatima has created a disillusioned faction? Would you like to die? Revoke your title. Look, I don't have that much time to do this shit. I'm gonna fuck these guys later. Marrying the Pope is a special type of homie love. I mean, we basically like suck up to them constantly, so they might as well just marry us. It is good to be home. And now, as soon as I've gotten home, I am gonna go leave home. I don't like spending time with Queen Agnes as much as we love each other. I don't want those. I don't want them to bump uglies. I don't want them to have a third son. It'll be messy. Let's see. We kind of avoided that, fortunately. She had like a miscarriage or something. It sounds horrible, but, you know, and she's 37. She's probably like getting up there out of the age of having kids. Let me get myself some water. Alright, what do we got here now? Let's finish off the Maghreb. Let's make them give up. Give this territory up. We'll give it to the papacy. We don't even want it. We don't care about it. Unless we need it to declare war on more people. I caught these... Who are you? Why are you in my court? I'm hella suspicious of you. I caught these two hiding in the food stores. Yes, there's different Spanish, but in schools or apps they teach Spain Spanish, which is not used as much or as liked. Oh, interesting. What's the most useful Spanish then? I thought it was mostly like based on regional dialect kind of usage, right? Is that what it is? Let me fix my OBS. Let me make sure this is working correctly. Okay. You've become a friend. Becomes my friend? That's fine. This is useful. What? Of course. And also, this random guy who, like, told on... I forgave him, and he's like, He's my friend now. I mean, that's good. You know, a father and son, friendship, real trust, real talk. Our son needs to learn how the ropes of running a kingdom. It's a big deal. It's a lot of responsibility. So we want him to care and be like daddy. Now, I think from here, yeah, we want to go to our courtiers and be like, who the fuck is this random guy that snuck his way into our court? I don't think you should be here. Demand conversion. Yes, okay, so we're like, oh, by the way, we noticed that you don't practice the same religion as everybody in the court, and you hate me. Do you want to convert? And he's gonna be like, no. He's like, no, I'm not gonna convert. Did he leave my court? No. Okay, so because he didn't want to, yeah, because he didn't want to convert, he's now a criminal, according to the laws of this religion. So we're gonna imprison him without any penalty, and he's gonna leave our court. Yeah, because I just don't want random people in our court that will plot to murder us. We gotta do things about them. Also, I'm so confused why I can't do anything about you. I'm just literally gonna ask him to join the Holy Order. You better say yes. Look at this fucker. Your suggestion for me to uproot my entire life and scurry off to some isolated monastery is lucrative. First of all, the Holy Order, the Holy Order is in Sukanto, and it's also in Farma. It's not exactly isolated. Why can't I just kill you? Who the hell are you? Take the vows. If you don't want to be a Holy Order, then become a monk. You better become a monk. What a bitch. He's like, alright, fine. I mean, imagine saying no to, like, the fucking Godfather. Ransom? 50? Wonderful. You can go home. Okay, what's going on here? Is this a hostile army? I don't think so. Tunis? No. Yeah, we should win this war in like a second. 89. Okay. I guess I'll just keep going down the coast. I mean, my troops are tired. We don't want to be doing this. I'm gonna pick a smaller war next time. Okay, let's see. Papacy. 91%. Okay, this should do it. And then we can make Poland our ally, hopefully. Are you guys sieging the cities that I've occupied? They're not going to do it in time, though. It's going to be fine. Because that's annoying. We're actually trying to take this province. Isom. Hell yeah. Oh, I would say Spanish out of Mexico or Colombia, but a mixture of formal and informal, because you'd be surprised how little formal they are. That makes sense. I felt that way about, like, Chinese. Because you typically learn, like, Beijing law with all of the Beijing accents. And I just don't think that's necessary. I don't think that's, like, not the nicest sounding accent. It's not bad. It's not a big difference though. Okay, so this holy war is over. We own this province. You guys can get the hell out of our territory. I don't know what you were thinking. Let's disband this. We have no more wars. Let's arrange an alliance. He's down. I've always appreciated Poland. For some reason, they've been incredibly reliable at joining us in the Middle East for all the random shit we're doing. England has just been not as reliable. They're a bit far, and they're always having so many internal struggles. We do like the French. He's our cousin. Right. The reason, okay, the reason that King Henry of France, King Odo of England, also our cousin, and King Boleslaw, this is all Daddy's work. Daddy had some beautiful daughters, and he strategically arranged marriages to the princes of England, the kings of France, and the Prince of Poland. In his lifetime, he had a lot of daughters. He had like three or four daughters, maybe even 5 daughters. So all of the major Christian nations, the Catholic nations, are literally family members. So even though it's like, oh, we don't own, we don't own all this land, we kind of do through our family. Right? So if we really need help, we could always contact our family members and arrange alliances. Let's see. Especially with Poland right now. It sounds like Daddy knew how to play the game. Daddy knew how to put his name out in the world. That's why he was King Robert, the first of his name, the Fox, King of Africa. Very badass guy. He lived until he was 72 years old, I believe. Okay, and then his father's father. That's his father's. That's his grandfather, actually. What do we got here? I want to give him some titles. I want to give him these titles in North Africa. I don't want to manage them. I don't want to manage them. Even the Pope is intimidated by us. They ought to be. They ought to be scared. Not because we do anything to them, because of how fucking ruthless we are in getting land for the Pope. I'm trying to be as cool as him. It's hard. These are some legendary kings. I'm not nearly as cool as any of these kings. I just help them with their strategy. Kus, yeah, I think this might be a good move to move down here. I think they are not Coptic. I could seize it. No. Seize, conquer. No, I don't have the prestige to have those kinds of wars. What this? Duchy. Wait, let's take a look at who we can have wars with. 9 different wars. Of Zab. That sounds pretty good. She has a stronger army than us. The French. Why would I do this? What is even like... Oh, I have claims to some random duchies? I mean, whatever. I don't want to do that. I think this is... Wait, this guy's willing to pay me a ransom. How about in Africa? Do I need more territory in Africa in order to declare war on them? Probably. Claim duchy. We should be able to do this stuff. Yeah, maybe we need like closer territory. The Maghreb. Yeah, we can still do this. A holy war for a kingdom. I mean, we have better kingdoms to conquer. They're pretty close to us. Oh, but yeah, we can't have war with any of these guys for some reason. I wish it would actually like give me more reasons. Let me see. More target claims. Succession or the fabricate. Maybe we'll fabricate a claim then. Why not? Council. Who do we want to go at war with? Hey, Viasil, how's it going? You finally sat down. How was your pharmacy run? How's your day been in general? What time is it there? Let me see. Oh, nice. Afternoon. Where should we have... I already have this claim. Where should we start a massive war? I honestly want to do a holy war against a kingdom. Which king? Okay, so that's what we need to decide. Which kingdom? King of Ghana. Ghana might be an option. They have a huge kingdom. It could be a thing. It could be a thing. Yeah, the Maghreb just have too little. How about this? Kingdom title? Okay, maybe them. I mean, let's see. Declare war. Invade kingdom. Okay, so I would get all of their territory. They actually have the de jure for everything they own. So, the question is, why can't I? Ibader. Yeah, they're evil. So why can't I have a holy war with them? Do I need to invade Zab or something? Zab. Yeah, I think Zab I can actually have a holy war for. Yeah. Kingdom. I mean, I could just go for a duchy, you think? Yeah, duchy. Yeah, I think it has, it's just by, like, borders. So let's go raise our armies in Ibiza. I don't know why I raised them here, but that's fine, whatever. They can enjoy a little trip overseas. Did I really raise them this fast? Nice. Would you guys mind going to Zab and killing everybody there? The claim, because I felt like it. Yeah, this guy, this priest, has literally just been writing up fucking fake documents for ages. I think he was young and he served his grandfather, and as like an adult, he served his father, and now as like an old man, he's like also serves the family. This guy's been around forever. And like, you have no idea how many times my court has been trying to murder him. Productive. Did some essential shopping, had a walk, got back in time for laundry. Congratulations, I'm proud of you. You're catching up on all the essential things. Did you end up doing your groceries as well? Did you figure out what kind of food plan that you wanted to make? Let's see. Bearded. Okay, so we got some enemies coming in. Who is this guy? Kawar? Oh, this is kind of a random place. Feel free to come over and fight us. We welcome your hostility. It's basically that one mosquito that, yeah, exactly. Like, okay, I'll show you his traits. Like, you'll be like, oh, so that's why everyone wants to kill him. I think he's a nasty guy. He like likes us and he's been working for us for a long time, but I think he's first of all, he's a treacherous villain. Okay? He's sadistic, he's paranoid, and ambitious. Like, this guy is a nasty fucking priest. And he's always been this way. So, every time we discovered plots in the court against him, it was usually like a bunch of women plotting to like poison him. So I don't know what he's doing with his free time, but it's sure making everybody hate him. Congratulations, Agnes. Now you're 16, you get a job. You get to taste for the poison. For daddy. Chance of stopping poison murder schemes. You're good at it. Why are you good at it? You have high diplomacy, wow. Can I make you, like, someone in my court? You know what? Cousin, nephew. Some random guy. It's fine. Treacherous villain is funny, but I can see why they want him gone exactly. Even at one point, I was like, do I even want this priest? I never tried to stop them. I was aware of the plots, but I never tried to interfere. Not a clue, but research is easier on a computer. Research? What research? For groceries? Oh, I see what you're saying, for food recipes. Yeah, I think I was gonna pitch you some food recipe ideas. Because I think that's what keeps cooking fun, too. Is challenging yourself to cook new things. Look at that, they were trying to retreat. They were like, oh shit. I did not expect this. Crushed. Who's our commander? Oh, it's just me. It's King Robert II. We don't even, we don't even, because we fucking destroyed their army, they're like, we're just gonna surrender. You don't need to do the siege. Okay, I'm gonna declare war on fucking everybody. Invade duchy. I mean, we could do an invade kingdom. Oh, wait, well, but why can't we do a holy war? We are in contact with them now. I wish I could understand the reasons behind this. Maybe I should read, like, the index or something. Also, we should save the game. Index. Why don't I have a reason for war with them? I don't know. She can marry. Should we get someone to marry her? No, I think she should just stay in court. If she can't marry a king... Okay, that's kind of been the motto of our family. If our daughter is not... If a king is not eligible or available to marry our daughters, the daughters just get to enjoy their lives without having to marry or do any of that shit. They can just work on their hobbies. You basically always look... Yeah, I always look the other way. I was like, yeah, there's a scheme against you, but you probably already know that. Oh, nice. I think we make money when this happens, maybe? Oma rice, but it's so hard. Oma rice is... It's not that hard to make. Viciel, you know how to make Oma rice. I think you said you made that before, right? Considering how many egg meals you've told me you've had lately, I feel like you're an Oma rice kind of person. Wait a second. I need to start a war here. So we have a treaty with the Maghreb for now. Truce. How long is the truce? Where's the truce timing? Okay, wait. Defending, wait, diplomacy. Where can I find the truce length? I wish I knew. I guess I'll just come back later and declare war on you again. I mean, we could break the truce, right? Alright, but we didn't want this kingdom. Yeah, it's too small. Your kingdom is too small. Let's take a look, though. If we do Holy War for Kingdom, the Grand Emirate, does it only include this territory, or does it actually, like... Does this title include... Wait. This title includes the Kingdom of Zab. Oh, it actually includes this whole thing here. I see. That's actually not bad. Then would I have a reason to declare war on everybody else? Probably. The Maghreb. Sahara. I mean, that might be a good war as well. Oh, this is not a big territory. Let's figure this out. What is our goal? The Kingdom of Arabia? That would be like the best. I think that would be amazing to do this war. And they would actually be a challenge because they're quite powerful. Create title. Yeah, I own 0. Claimants 0. So no one's ever made this title. Maybe that's why I can't declare a holy war for it. I have to declare on an area that's already made that title. Okay. Zeb, Maghreb. Has no one ever made it? Oh no, they have made this title. Why can't I do that? Why can't I declare war for the Kingdom of Maghreb? Okay, so let's see how bad it would be if we just fucking broke the truce. I lose 1 level of fame, I lose legitimacy. What does that really mean? Oh, number of knights, disgraced. I mean, who cares, right? Who cares if we're hated? We have to make progress in this lifetime. We're 44. We're ambitious as hell. Okay. And then what else? I lose, yeah, legitimacy, but that doesn't matter, right? Legitimacy recognized. How can I view my legitimacy? Inventory, chivalry focus, kills. What is this? My cousin to marry my nephew. That's fine, I guess. I mean, I'd like to. Wait a second. Then there'd be, yeah, that's fine. It's kind of a random marriage to make, but whatever. Betrothed. Sure, why not? Who needs a truce? Yeah, who needs a fucking truce? I think we should just go aggressive and just like wipe out everybody here. Yeah, I don't care about the legitimacy concerns. None of that shit. County. Why can't I take more counties? That wouldn't be worth it. Actually, maybe it would be worth doing this, because then I could declare war on everybody else. This might be the move, then. Yeah. I wouldn't mind if this is our lifetime accomplishment. And then maybe our son can take over Arabia, because we don't have enough, like, reason for war or something. That's fine. See it a bit. I don't want to waste it. Duchy. I mean, would this really make us proceed down this way? If I took the Kingdom of Maghreb, that'd be better. So why don't we do this? Maybe we could do, since we have a lot of prestige, let's just go for the duchy. Declare war. People don't trust us, whatever. We have to do what it takes. Let's get our troops raised up here. Raise them all. I think it might be smart for us to hire some mercenaries at some point too. At least the Holy Orders. This is a massive army. Damn, they really grew in size. 300. We could actually work with that. How long would we get them for? Only for this conflict, right? So we need a bigger war before we do that. Once we do a kingdom war, we'll bring them along. How about a few years ago that I have? Oh, yeah, you did mention that, I think. Yeah, it's just business. It's just business. A pilgrimage. Let's go somewhere cool. Let's go where our fathers had never been before. Santiago's not bad because it's in Spain. We might be able to. Oh wait, what? I would walk there? Wait a second. That's a nonsense. Are you kidding me? I would never go this way. Let's change our destination. Cologne? That's fine. Experienced captains. Okay, that's sailing there's not an issue. Sea. Chance of danger. This is fine. This is like a pretty safe place. And then we could just go home this way. I wonder how long this journey will take. I think it's a cool idea though. Pilgrim Fidelity 2. Travel speed. Pomp. Okay. Reflection. Medical equipment's probably a good idea. Do you want some money, by the way? Please like me more. Mercenary guards is probably a good idea. Yeah, there's no danger then. How much is this gonna cost? I'm in an army. Okay, so we'll do that. Switch our commander here. Remove commander. Wait, no one's ready for this? Oh, it's being raised as a champion. That's fine. I will go back to that then after. So pilgrimage, pious, Cologne, mercenaries. Start the pilgrimage. Okay, nice. Fresh start. Walking is crazy. Yeah, imagine walking. But you know, Europe's not that big. It's really not that big. It's hard to believe how much war has occurred there. Gardener, okay. That looks pretty good. Yeah, stretch gain minus 20%. That's fine. Color me intrigued. That's fine. Down to earth. That's great. Health medium boost. Love it. Okay, now we've got our nephew is ready. He's a decent commander. Let me double check their force size. 2,700. It might be smart to call my allies to this war. So let's go and talk to Poland and be like, hey, by the way, we're allies. Would you like to invade? Just for the Emirate of Algeria? Do we really need them? We might as well, just in case. And then our family members can help as well. Please come. Oh, 75. You'll just come because, right? Nice. I can call my dynasty members. I lose renown? I'm fine, I'm fine. I can just hire mercenaries if I really need to. Don't you love having war within walking distance? Yes, definitely. Yeah, the homies are assembling. We just sent out the Christmas cards. We're like, by the way, do you guys want to fight in North Africa again? This man is not a fucking priest. Fuck out of here. Rip him off the pedestals. Off the stall. Your islands. Okay. So there's rain. Yeah, zealous priest is standing in the pouring rain. Okay, wait. 22% chance of getting ill. 5 trait. Forget this madness. I'll be in my tent. 22% getting ill. I don't think that's worth it. That's too dangerous. It's too dangerous. Yeah, war anyone? Anyone who is down to join our conflict? Oh my goodness, Dunlong has finally died. I gained 48 stress. Who's my new priest? That's a really good question. Thomas? I don't know. I guess the Pope sent a new guy. Yeah. Fabricate claim. Why don't you go do something nasty for us? Can you fabricate a claim on, like, these guys, so we can murder them? That'd be nice. 13 months? You're fast. You know what? You're very fast. I like you. I like you, Thomas. You want some money? 21 opinion? That's way too expensive. You want me to sway you? You want me to write letters to you and shit? Okay. Yes, siege occurring. Stag. Yeah. Follow him. I lost the stag. Dang. It's all good. We tried. Find another path. This is nonsense. What the... Delayed 5 days. Man, we're really delaying ourselves. Next destination. It's gonna take us 4 months to get there. This is a... No wonder we never did this pilgrimage. It's fine. Where's this plague happening? It's happening in Egypt. Yeah. Egyptian sweats. Nasty. It's typhus. Deadly. Deadly typhus. Very deadly typhus. Okay, so we're reminding those who came before me here in Verdenberg. We see reminders of those who inhabited this land long before us. Old temples, broken weapons, random fractures of objects beyond recognition. Time claims us all and the deities we worship, and the way in which we worship them is always in flux. Perhaps one day, some other man will wander this path and contemplate the fallen kingdom of Sicily and the Catholic faith practiced by its king. I gain 50 imperial contemplation. Title creation cost. Okay. Ancient faiths. I gain godly contemplation. I'm open-minded. That's actually kind of good. I failed, but that's fine. 4 months of walking, basically, yeah. Oh god, wait a second. Wait. Is that a plague? Is this a plague? What is this? The cold humor flu? destination, view travel. Customize route. Departure, destination, detour. Select the location on the map. Okay. Right. And then we come back this way too. Yeah, that is right. Okay, we're not gonna walk through a plague country. That's nasty. What do I need to do? Cancel closes? Okay. New Rome Priest. Soaring ambition. Why not? He likes us more. Okay, good. Just write up fake documents for us, priest. Thank you. Has to have the crazy legs, but yeah, seriously. I mean, he's pretty fit. This is a man who he traveled with his father to the battlefield. So from an early age, this guy's been all over the place. And I think that kind of experience really pays off. Okay, so we've taken this province, right? Now we need to go to the next area. I feel like their armies must be distracted. They haven't actually like sent any forces to fend us off. He's in a calm clearing just beyond a small ridge. I see a clearing off to the side of the path. He can feel God's presence here, and he ought to linger there in quiet contemplation. There are so many delays, it's crazy. Just avoid the plague and everything's fine. It is my sacred duty, of course. Okay. Sometimes I look to the stars and wonder, what is our purpose in life? Can God even see me this far from home? What am I doing all this for? Dedicated pilgrim. Yep. We want to be a paragon of virtue. Our caravan is a little lost. Let me try. I successfully interpreted it. That's kind of impressive. We don't need any new titles, it's okay. I'm finally here at the Great Church of Cologne. Nice. Excellent. Perfect. Yes. Pilgrim, pilgrim. Who else is on our list? My son. Look at that. Son is coming with us to all of these fantastic journeys. He's been to Jerusalem, he's been to the Vatican. I think he was in the Vatican, maybe not yet. He's been to the Vatican. I'll take one, yes. Wait a second, how did you get pregnant again? You're 39, and are you... Aren't I... Wait a second, is that my child? Very suspicious. Very suspicious. 3 months? Oh, we did? You know, 3 months ago we were kind of back there. Dang, so the moment he got home, he got to work. Alright, Queen Agnes. You better have a daughter. You better have a daughter. I don't want any more trouble. Father and son bond. Yeah, that's the family tradition. Every father in his family has picked their favorite son and really bonded with them. So it makes sense thematically that these young men grew up to be fantastic rulers. It makes sense. I think I'm going to lose this Scepter of Jura anyway. Because it's, whatever, yeah. Because it's not going to last much longer. Yeah. Oh, you know, that's a possibility. It's actually a possibility in this game. I feel like because of her, you never know, you know. 3 months is a little odd. So if it's a son, I'm going to have to investigate that. If it's a daughter, I'm not going to worry about it. Calling me intrigued? No. Tricked into a dangerous situation? Hell no. Pass. alone. It has been an honor. This being my second pilgrimage. Oh, I thought I'd been to the Vatican. Well, let's go and take our son to the Vatican next. Finish pilgrimage. You know what good question is? What if... Can I do a pilgrimage to Canterbury? From where I am now? Right? I could totally do that. That's actually kind of amazing. Okay, and then... oh, I can't do it because I'm already traveling. That's kind of odd, but okay. I guess. Or wait, can I do that if I go to decisions? No, I don't think it'll work that way. I think it needs to be a separate pilgrimage. Let's play Are You the Father? We're going to have to, because it's very suspicious. It's legitimately quite suspicious. Are you guys, like... Are we gonna fight? Oh yeah, we're gonna fight them. I guess they're just in the way. You're really not gonna retreat? I guess, if you say so. Wait a second, Swabian women. I've seen the world and beheld its wonders, but I've never beheld such beauties as the ones I've seen in Hagenau. Truly, Swabian women are a cut above all the rest. One particularly fascinating specimen has taken my eye as late. A peasant woman by the name of Ulrike. A pretty little petal, she's far too pleasing to my eye to spend her days slaving away in Hagenau. I cannot give my love away so freely. To a peasant woman? We're too pious for that shit. A grotto emerges from the vegetation like a stone arch in a cathedral. On its entry, there's a small wooden table and a star. Someone has left a lantern burning on it. Careful, my lord. Sibylla holds up her arm in front of my chest. There are bandits in these lands. You're quick to make accusations. A dimly illuminated figure stands in the entrance to the cave. I'm merely a hermit, and you? Well, you carry the title of the king. He is a Christian. Well, he's not very... He's 69. What would be the... I will receive... Wait, what does this say? Let's just go. Ignored hermit. 15% travel speed. Receive a prophecy? That sounds good. The hermit takes a second before replying. He gets up and waits until I follow. There's some herbs scattered around in what seems to be a rudimentary bed. He turns to me when we're away from my entourage and, with an oddly deeper voice, replies, "The water shall pass, but you won't." How insightful. Call of the road. Since leaving home a year ago, I've seen high and lows. Are we passing by? Yeah, okay. Reveled in the wind blowing through my hair and lamented the rocks in my boots. There's so many places, so many things I've yet to see. Out there on the open road, I feel the confinement of the court. I feel free of the confinement of the court, if only for a little while. The roads are full of pilgrims and wanderers. Perhaps it is among them that I will find peace of mind. I've gained the trait traveler. Nice. That's good. We'll do a shorter pilgrimage. Yeah, we got the money for it. Maybe we can ask the Pope for some money as well. Industrious tradition. Wait a second. While traveling through Bern, I can't help but notice that every person I see works with a quiet intensity I don't often notice in my own land. I stop one of the laborers to ask them about it, and she shares some pithy wisdom. Well, you see, the trick is just to put your back into it, and don't stop till the jobs are good. Thank you, lady. I should talk with them and learn more. I could apply some principles at home. That's actually kind of interesting, the industrious tradition. 1 hour early. All Norman character stress gain? Not worth. We don't need stress. We can relax. Fitting. Very fitting. Actually, it is fitting that happened in Switzerland. Traveling through the sometimes harsh environments has invigorating effects on at least my state of mind and vigor. As I glance over at Thomas, he does not appear to be doing quite as good. His movement is labored, his breathing is heavy, and spontaneous bursts of coughing ripple through his body. Clearly he is not well. Well, I have a good physician. I have a very good physician. So, yeah, because I brought my physician, it's no issue. Oh, wait, ask for gold. I'm not going to spend that much just for 100 gold, am I? Oh, maybe that's okay. 100 gold. I mean, yeah, that's actually okay. Wait, maybe if we're at war with somebody, that would be better. We are at war, okay. 250. Only the best for the mob. It's true. It's true. You know what? I'm willing to pay 250 because I have more piety than I can do things with. While this helps fund another pilgrimage, so we can get our piety to hopefully to the Paragon of Virtue level. What is this? What army is this? This is the Maghreb. They have 3,000 soldiers. Okay. So I think we finish our siege here. Well, yeah, I think we should do that. Now, these guys can't even finish this siege, so there's no point for them to be there. Maybe what we do is we go back and we crush them. Because we're in the drylands, and the drylands is a good place for us to have a bet. We would have some attrition. They're probably suffering some attrition by sieging. They're 2 years in debt. Yeah, no wonder they can't field good armies. They don't have the money to do it. Okay. Claims nothing useful. Chieftain. Sorts. Yeah, we don't need that. Okay, we have a battle. We have our allies from. Oh God, Agnes. It's a son, Hans. Because your mother was probably handsy. Let's see. What are we gonna do with you? Why are we having this? It's not good. I'm gonna have to imprison my 0-year-old. They lose 18 opinion. Oh my goodness. Is he gonna just grow up in jail? What a horrible thing to do. I'll succeed 100% though. He hates me. They'll lose 15 opinion of me. I mean, what if he is a bastard? What if he's literally a bastard and this is how we punish our wife? This is thematically appropriate. Right? We're paranoid. Because we were traveling, it seems weird that she could possibly have a son. In prison. As soon as the newborn is born, he just goes straight to the dungeon. My lord, please, but a moment of my time, your time, to hear my latest poem. This isn't the first Italian who tried to introduce me to their poetry, and considering the road ahead, surely not the last. There must be a true infatuation with poetry here, for every other dreamer to have a poem in their hearts. Refined poetry. Poet trade is more common. Court poet. What does the poet trade do? Stress loss 10%. That seems pretty reasonable. I mean, that's fine. Per my orders, Hans cannot leave his house. What a poor child. Even worse. Even worse, we are like, that's not enough. Look at this poor kid. You're a prisoner and your son. Horrible. Move to the dungeon. Lowering his health and angering his close family. It's what Daddy would have done. I'm so sorry. This is horrible. I don't even know who you are. Do you have money? 10. No, you don't. Just get out of here. Get out of here forever. Rabbinism, hostile or evil. We're fine with it. Okay. How about you? Money? No. Maybe we should just let them convert or something. Oh, they won't agree to it. Okay. We will burn them at the stake. Ransom? No. Convert. Accepts it. Okay. Go for it. You can. You saw what we did to the other guys? This is his villain origin. Imagine if this kid survives. It's gonna stress us out a lot. It's not something we've ever wanted to do, but we just have to. Unpressed claim on the wilaya of Ashir. Thank you. Also, farewell. Yeah, so we should be able to declare war on them after this war. Let's get this guy to give us some more claims. Probably, this place must be weak as hell. Should we even bother? Yeah, why not, right? Why not? Let's see, who owns this right now? These guys are all one empire, this is somebody else, okay. So we'll get involved in the other guys' land. Fabricate claim here. 2 years, take your time. Figure it out. We've won this battle, but we still have a little bit more to do. Sheer, I guess we'll just go and siege this. Wait, siege this? Attrition. Huh, I guess we have to take the attrition. We might just be able to win just by marching over there anyway. $98. I mean, we should get to 99, yeah. I think by the time we even just walk there, we're gonna win. Okay, yes, that's right. Okay. So, well, let's enforce these demands. And we'll start another war. With you guys. Holy war for your kingdom. Yes. Yes, indeed. So I think because we have a claim of some territory there, that baby's going to be a menace whether he's yours or not. I'm hoping he's not going to survive the dungeon. 2 sons is enough trouble. Imagine having 3 and having all your kingdoms split up. Very troublesome. Yay, more war. This is a big war. I think this is fine. Honestly, maybe wait, can we invade the Maghreb? Holy war for kingdom? Yeah, we can. I think this is the move. We're just gonna fucking break the truce again. It's crazy what we're gonna do. People don't like us. We're used to it. Whatever. What can we do? Can't make it over. Let's go ahead and set up the... Actually, this is probably a good place to raise our troops. I think considering their power, they're so weak. We've been weakening them for like the past 20 years. My dishonor comes at a cost. That's fine. I understand. Okay, so we probably can raise... We can probably be our own commander. Yeah, we're pretty powerful. We're pretty good at commanding armies. Let's put it that way. Enemy army, sure. I think, yeah, we don't even need to like bother with getting mercenaries. Prestige, we're disgraced. We're a fucking disgrace to the rest of the world. But we're doing it because we have to. What is this? You landed a marriage and you left? I see how it is. Gluttonous? Is this my son? Oh boy, you can't do this. Compassionate. Lazy. Compassionate. Yes, it is dread decay. Oh, we need dread. How about this? Lazy. Diplomacy, martial stewardship, stress loss, travel speed. I mean, at least he has stress loss. It's hard to be a king. But compassionate is just like a better trait. I don't know what you're gonna do with vassal opinion, vassal. It's just vassals. I mean, it's the thing I want is the piety. But it really kills our dread. I think we're gonna Gluttonous is what is happening here. Sinful. Stress, attraction, steward. Yeah, it's a bad trait. Lazy. I mean, it's not terrible. You get -1 for so much. I don't know. Why didn't you grow up better? Dread decay. I mean, we'll take it. If it's virtuous, then it's a better trait. Wait, what are we doing here? Yeah, we're gonna hit them hard. Are we gonna get there in time? Probably. This is quite a stretch of desert to cross. Yes, okay. Oh, there's a serious play going on there. Hopefully, oh, it's spreading. Okay, we better stay out of the capital. Pretty soon we might need to even isolate our capital. It might be wise. Not endorsed by my archbishop. I can create the Duchy of Algiers. Where is that exactly? Should I do that? I don't know. I don't think it's really worth it. Yeah, I don't think that's worth it. Wait a second. Someone was murdered. What happened to him? My counselor died because he was murdered? What happened? Dang. There's a lot of open spots here. Oh, these guys seem like bad news. Nobody likes us. Well, you're my nephew. My champion. I guess I trust you. I'll reassign. Oh, okay, I can't do that. Who do I trust? Nobody. Do I need a steward? I mean, they help me make money, right? Maybe she won't try to kill us. Wait, terrified. That's probably the move, is just go with the terrified people. You're vassal and champion, you're terrified of us, so you can do it. You actually have a really good skill as a steward. Domain taxes 10%, you're badass. Promote culture, cultural acceptance, spy master. Oh dude, I don't know if I should. Okay, my daughter. Yes, my daughter can be it. She has poor intrigue, but I trust her. I rather trust them. I only trust her, you know? My daughter. Why didn't you grow better? It's rough. I mean, I think my sons appreciate that I haven't thrown them in prison when they were first born. Call my allies to war. Yeah, why don't you come and join, just in case. Thank you for joining the war against this empire. We're gonna get a lot of land. We're gonna get a massive, massive amount of land here. I feel tempted to actually bring, maybe to just speed this up, I might actually hire a holy order. The Teutonic Order is probably enough. Yeah. It doesn't cost us anything also because we founded this order. Actually, Daddy founded this order. Foreign ruler. Yeah. Raider. Faithful blade. Yes. Oh, these are not bad though. Forder. Wait, let me pause. Military engineer. That's probably better. 25 is good enough. Why don't you take the Teutonic Knights and head over to taking some random territory over here. Get things going. Wait a second. Oh no. So this is the last war he's willing to help us with because my sister, who is his queen, has died. It doesn't show why. Died of consumption. Maybe this disease here had spread. That's a shame. She was only, what, 50, 52? Poor sister. I feel for her. I captured Wali Athar's sister. Okay. Ally. She won't accept. She doesn't like me. That's reasonable, honestly. How much do I... 150 just to get you to like me? That's crazy. Let's ransom prisoners. Do you want to be ransomed for money? Because I want to ransom you for money. Okay. Suede. Okay, so he started to endorse us. That's good. Oh, that's who I was already ransoming, of course. This is done here. And then look, we can take Orania. If we need to, we can merge these. Dang, he wasn't truly with the family. It's true. I mean, he was a brother-in-law, right? But our father set that relationship up because the Polish really helped our father in his North African campaigns. Immensely, actually. They were immense. Because there was a lot of difficult fights that King Bohemond took on. He has the name of both of his fathers. Robert was his grandfather, Bohemond was his father. Robert II. Yep, the Teutonic Knights are doing just fine. Oh wait, fort level's too high. Can you go for a better fort then? Wait, attrition. Wait a second. Why is there so much attrition? That's a lot of attrition. 113? Okay. Dang. Development 20. They actually developed these areas quite a bit. Is there a small fortress you can take? I guess not. Maybe you just stay here for now. And just like, at least, yeah, that makes sense. At least like starve them out, I think. And then the main army will come and catch up. Okay, we captured another noble. Oh. Weak hook. Nah, we're at war with him. We can just get rid of him. We don't want him to like go back and like be a warrior or something. 65. The end was near. Oh, look at this. Look at Poland showing up with 7,000 troops. My kinsman, have you heard what they call you? My champion Humbert says to me while smiling warmly. They call you King Robert the Bloody. Not what you would call flattering, perhaps, but it's unlikely that you could do anything to change it. Better get used to it. The Bloody. That's hilarious. I'm not surprised, though, because of his aggression. I think it was because he broke so many truces. No, don't try to romance me. Alright, the Polish are showing up for the final time until we establish new relationships with them. Would you like to marry somebody in my family? Would you like to marry my daughter? No? Why not? I'm at war, 150. Oh, so if I'm not at war, you're actually willing to marry my daughter. Kind of weird to offer you that, but actually it kind of makes sense. My sister was like much older than him. Imagine that. Yeah, it sounds cool, right? Imagine being the fucking Bloody. Like, I'm hoping that these infidels in northern Africa hear our nickname and like quake in their boots. Anyways, the Polish are just like, yeah. I don't know why you're not sending your troops over there to help your... What am I doing? Why am I just standing here? Yeah, it's because we have supplies. I mean, it would be nice to just go this way. How far? That would be a lot of attrition. 151. I mean, let's just do it. We can shorten the war if we do this. You're actually making progress on the siege. It's kind of surprising. Yeah, let's bring all the Polish with us and just go. You can hang out here. 17 months, that's fine. We don't need the Teutonic Knights, I think, for this. It was a just-in-case thing, because we could always have, like, enemy Ashari rulers join the fights. Hostile army incoming. That's fine. Yeah, the Teutonic Order can also prevent anyone coming by sea trying to re-siege locations. Okay, this is such a shit fucking piece of desert that we have to go through. We're gonna win this fight though. I don't even know who this. Oh, this is the ruler of Al-Hammadi Caliphate. It's kind of random. Oh, this is like a tiny nation in between. I'm just crushing their army for no reason. Yeah, they've been so weakened. They were practically the target of the Crusades in Spain in the first place. So us coming in here and finishing the job off and breaking these truces is kind of like appropriate. Like this is like the legacy of our family, just to endlessly wage war on non-Catholics. Oh, what is this? My son Jordan's educator, Federica, died of heart failure. Okay. Do you need a... do you want daddy? You want to come to daddy? He's my ward. Yeah, come in. Come on, Jordan. Let's see. He doesn't have our father's one, you know? Jordan was never meant to be. He does look a lot like dad though, doesn't he? A lot like dad. I wonder what his traits are. Dishonorable villain? There's no way you're gonna make it, kid. 10 intrigue. Who knows? Charming, callous, humble. Interesting. How's our other son's education going? You are 15 now? Proof Guardian. Yeah, I could have one of our sons take the vows. Maybe that's actually a good idea. Would that disinherit him? Probably, right? In the line of succession. Yeah, he would actually do that. I just need to, like... Oh. If he declines, he'll remain in our court. There's no chance of success. Okay, well, what can you do? Why are there so many evil titles? I think it was pretty easy to end up being evil as a ruler. I think it's hard to be a compassionate ruler. Let's see. Iveta Mirza has requested support in a plot against me. I'm not surprised. Insult her advantage. She's guilty and I'll publicly accuse her. It's probably true. She's from... I'll take the yeah. I'll take the risk. Is she plotting against me? I think she is. Legitimately. We all know it to be true. Yeah. Okay. So she'll make her amends. I'm certain that she can do me no harm. I imprison her. I make very certain. Oh, I kill her. I mean... Okay, this is what we've been working on, titles. 39. How many heirs do you have? My goodness. Don't I have claim to this? She can just go to jail. Yeah, because she can't lead the faction that's trying to, like, rebel if she's in jail. So I can keep her in jail for like 30 years. That's one way to tame them. Alright. Available perk? Oh, okay. Siege weapon effectiveness. That's probably pretty good. This is also good. Army movement speed. Can be really good. Let's do this. Considering we don't... Yeah, we spend a fair amount of time sieging things, but still. Why don't we go this way, I guess. And finish this siege. These guys will do this siege. They're trying. They have really good fortresses. They have wonderful fortresses. I seize the Great Foxhide. Oh, okay. Prisoner taken. Ransom? No. Okay. Then, will you convert? Yes. Okay. Then leave. To To the vile King Robert. Yeah, that's one way to write a letter. Imagine a 4-year-old writing that letter. I let you go, kid. You're some noble's kid. I don't know who you are, but I let you go. You should be happy. Oh, interesting. That must have been a huge war. Okay, nice. See it done. Excellent. Okay, so we can start yet another war and take another area. This is a massive conquest, actually. It's so easy because we've weakened them, but it's a huge swath of land. Go kid, enjoy life. Unfortunately, still, I mean, because he became a Christian, maybe he will end up enjoying life in what will eventually become part of the benefit. So maybe, I guess we should go all the way over here. We have the supplies for it, so okay. We're doing good. We're really keeping our troops supplied, even in the desert. I don't actually know why these guys are at war with us. Are they just part of this war as an ally or something? Oh yeah, that's what it is. The walls are intact, but we just starved them out, I think. Yep. We just ran out of food. That's basically what they're doing here too. Starve them out. Mod. Okay, so that happened. Also, yeah, when I end this war, I gotta remember to send my daughter to marry the king of Poland. It's his story of how he started at the bottom. Yeah, it actually is. Because we're conquering the his nation, he's gonna lose his title as a noble, and maybe he'll blend into the culture here. We could actually keep an eye on that kid and see how he is in 30 years. Let's see how he is. Let's find his name again. This is good. Let's find his name again. What was his name? Prisoner taken in siege. Not this guy. Not this person. I can probably find it in my history. I am imprisoned. Oh, it doesn't show who I let go. Okay. That's alright. You need a spouse. That's true. Alliance power. I mean, maybe like summonable skills. Available for education. That's random. That doesn't make sense. Opinion. I would imagine I'd like their learning to be high. You're like lowborn though, aren't you? Okay, let's go for prestige gain. Okay, so they're a bit old, which could be a good thing. We could get somebody on the ladder end. They have a 3.7% chance of their children being inbred. Kind of random. She has a good personality trait. Wasn't it Robert? Yeah, Robert. Who also has the same name. King Robert II. This is King Robert III, technically. Robert Fitzrobert. Imagine that name. King Robert II, the Bloody of Sicily. I think his father would be proud of that nickname. And his grandfather. I think they would have been proud. His father's nickname was the Strong. King Bohemond the Strong. This is interesting idea. Marrying my niece. I mean, keep it in the family kind of thing, right? But, what's her traits here? She's an adequate bargainer. She's content. She's generous and patient. I mean, it sounds like a good wife, right? She has no particular skills, but she is of our house. I do approve of this relationship. She's 30, so I feel like she's on the latter end of having children. He'll probably end up with less kids. This is like his practice wife, I guess. Sort of, if that makes sense. Because if she doesn't have any sons with him, he needs at least one son. if she doesn't have any sons with him, he'll probably end up getting another wife at some point. Alternatively, alliance power, prestige gain. Why did she disappear? Yeah, she's here. These people are too young to. They'll be around for a long time, so I think makes the most sense. Yeah, that seems to make the most sense. Yeah, okay. Yep. The wife on training wheels. Yeah, that's basically her job. And it matches her personality trait, cowardly lackey. I guess she's just like, you know, helps him learn the ropes. And maybe has a kid with him, and, you know, they're all doing their family duty. It's very formal. It's not a love-based relationship. But what can you do, right? You have obligations as a noble. Sometimes you just gotta do what family needs you to do. And because of our prestige, I think, our level of fame, yeah. I think it's likely that... let's take a look at this. That's why no one wants to marry our son. From, you know, like a princess of England or something like that. We're just not prestigious enough for that. But we'll live. We gotta do what we need to do. We live for our sons, you know? We live for the kids. Let's go ahead and finish the siege. Hopefully this is enough. Oh, the Polish decided to come around on ships. That's kind of clever. This is enemy army. We should definitely have this fight. He's like, oh, I don't want to go there actually. Now he does. You bastard. No, you're not going to get away. There you go, we caught you. Okay, we're at 99 because of that now. We could just finish with a siege here, maybe. Food is always a joy. Come on, you guys. There's too much food at home. What the heck? This is gonna make me really stressed out. Dude, you can just be gluttonous. I'm sorry, man. You're not the favorite son. You can just live the way you want to live. Okay, they're having an actual siege, so we should probably help them. We should be able to just mark this as done. Confident organizer, confident scholar, confident strategist. What does that mean? Marshal, scholar, 50 piety. I mean, I'm fine with scholar. I think that'd be good. He has plenty of prowess in battle anyway. 21. He's fine. Yep, this is in the bag. So let's watch how this changes. He will forever remember that. Yeah, definitely. Okay, let's watch how the world changes once we do this. We are going to enforce our demands on the Grand Emirate of Maghreb. And boom. This has become Sicily. That's a pretty large swath of land. That's like the size of Italy. Alright. This is a massive area. I think we'll do something like keeping a province here. We'll try to squash the Maghreb. They're never going to be a threat to anyone ever again. They're divided. They're going to have their own internal conflicts. Let's see if we can free any prisoners that are willing to pay ransoms. Yes, he's probably their leader, I guess. He's willing to pay a ransom for 100 gold. I'll take it. 100 gold is a lot. I have no claim on this. Someone fighting a war. Okay. Are we done with our wars at the moment? Yes. Okay, we can disband our troops, and then we can go... Oh, this is Russia. We can go to Poland. Oh, you already got a wife. Okay, I see how it is. Does anyone else want to marry my daughter? Does anyone want to marry my daughter? Okay. Negus Hakim the Strong of Ibisina. He's an Ethiopian king, I guess. It's kind of so random. Why would I choose that? The Doge of Venice? I don't know. I mean, what is this exactly? You are... Where is this? Where's Venice? Oh, okay. Oh, they're an independent nation. That's so random. These are random people. But, it's not a terrible idea. You know, it is a terrible idea, because let's say they have kids. Let's say that they're surrounded by the Holy Roman Empire, and they go to war, and they have a lot of power. Venice actually is a really, really good city. 32. Yeah, it's a really powerful city. And they're on the coast. They could send troops. In a way, they are a replacement for Poland as an ally. And she actually might. She's going to outlive this guy. He's 61. His health is failing. If she outlives him, then I think she becomes like... She basically controls Venice. So this might actually be a wonderful idea. We're on good terms with the Holy Roman Empire, and we have more troops than them. So it's unlikely they would attack Venice, who also has a comparable amount of troops. So this seems like the most strategic relationship, potentially. What is this? He's a realm vassal. A wicked king? Who am I? Would I really marry my daughter off to them? Ridiculous. But this was always the game plan. If kings are eligible, if rulers are eligible, that's where our daughters marry to. It's our family tradition. She's my spy master. She's my cupbearer. We trust her implicitly. She drinks our drinks to check for poison, and she, removes schemes inside of our court, right? So this is the only guy that kind of likes us even. So let's go ahead and suggest a marriage. Would you agree? No. Doesn't make any sense. I didn't think so. But let's go ahead and marry them off. I think they're going to be happy together, because she only has to take care of this old guy for a little while. She's done her duty to the family. And then she'll be able to run Venice. Wonderful. Great. He accepted it before he died. Yeah, how does this work exactly? There's no... Yeah, they don't have... I wonder how their claims work. Claimants. This is some random person. What if I just kill this person? Secrecy 46. That's not high enough. But then again, we're pretty well hated. Secrecy. Why don't we murder somebody this time? Let's get some murdering going on here. Oh, is it because my daughter is... Oh no, it's because I didn't see the menu. Count Teodoro the Just is willing. Is he really the Just? If he's willing to help us murder somebody. How about we bribe you? Oh wow. How about a hefty... Wow, okay. How about a hefty bribe and I owe you a favor? Some critical stress. I don't know. 30%. Should we just abandon this? We can do this for a long time, right? It's 46% secrecy. I don't know. Refuses, can be convinced. Okay, that's not bad. A small bribe. Nice. Yeah, he's the only guy. I don't want to spend that much. My champion will join. My friend will join. Nice. She's gonna be the assassin. This is the most random friend that I have too. I don't even know who she is. A vassal and the papacy. Oh yeah, that's the same guy. 28, 52. Oh, this he's with. Oh, my son is willing to be the infiltrator? That's hilarious. Scheming for my best friend. Righteous empath finds this immoral, has nothing to gain. Targets in a foreign realm. I mean, I don't think my son needs to do that. And his intrigue is 0. He's a fucking he's literally the most terrible possible schemer ever. He's like a bumbling fucking bull in a china shop. He tries to win in the family. Yeah, we're not gonna do any intrigue with Robert. He's fucking it. But you know the weird thing is, my other son Jordan is an incredible schemer. It's very interesting. This princess is willing to help. Offer a hook. No, that's stressful. No, you're not willing to really help us. Okay. My daughter. Oh, my daughter. Of course. She's actually... Oh, but then if she gets caught, then she might be... Because it's in this country. She shouldn't be involved. She shouldn't know that we're trying to help her out. We want to make sure there's nobody in line for this title. Male preference. Men take precedence over women, but if there's nobody in line, it's actually also a woman. But she has a pressed claim, and someone might help her if that's the case. They might utilize her claim, even if she doesn't pursue it herself. She's my guest. I'll just pay you 9? Sure. Yeah, no one else is really willing to help with this. Okay. 63% secrecy. We're just gonna gamble on it. Whatever. Everybody hates us anyway. Okay, so now is the time to start another war. Invade. I wish I could do this. For lifetime, holy war for duchy. We could take the Emirate of Tahert. Yeah. That's pretty good. Let's declare war on them. Because we're already in Algiers here, do we really... I'll just keep one of these territories. Only the Pope can deal with all this crap for us. Let's see, grant titles. Epiphany. We'll just keep this place on the coast. You can have all of this. You have all of this North African territory. We don't even want it. I might hold this for a little bit. Yeah. Okay. Imagine just getting this much land randomly. There we go. They've never lost a territory that we've given to them. So they're excellent stewards. And they have a huge military. No one's going to fuck with them. She escaped my dungeons? Curse you. Can't I just imprison you again? Ransom? No. I don't want to bother with ransom. No, okay. Look. Let's just get this done with. Do you have money? 1 gold to leave the prison? Dishonorable villain? I don't think so. How about you? Ransom? No. Okay. Let's get rid of him as well. Poor kid. He's not doing well in here. His health is poor. He's delicate. He was born delicate. He was this is a fate born to him, honestly. He was born delicate with weak health. He would have never qualified. It's like a Spartan tradition. Weak children are just like thrown off a fucking cliff or something. What can we do? It's the way the family does things. Okay, so we've got a war going on here. Let's go ahead and get our troops in order. We could probably bring the Teutonic Knights just in case. They can ship over from Italy. Foreign ruler, that's fine. Who's this commander here? Yeah, that actually might make sense. Maybe now is a good time to go on a pilgrimage. So, let's go ahead and send these guys this way. And we'll send these guys straight to the capital. And in here we'll go to activities, pilgrimage, planet, and head to the Vatican. I think our piety sort of makes up for our disgrace, if that makes sense. Okay. This should be a very easy. This is a really short pilgrimage, that's why. You can take your time. There's no rush. Oh, my son is my regent. That's cool. We've read this before, so we'll do a sacred duty. Let's see the target faction. Yeah, you're always trying to do this to me. What if I just send her a poem? Grant her pardon, imprison. I mean, I guess we could do this, right? So she's gonna rise up against us, but we can send the Teutonic Knights to just deal with her. I think that's fine. Yeah, I can manage things from here. I don't need to go. Imagine sending her a poem and then just boom, also sending the Teutonic Knights. I would not want to inherit this title. Okay, I feel like these guys will eventually be forced into conflict with us. We'll definitely win. We'll definitely win. Oh, what are we, 49? Okay. 49. And yeah, we're gonna be heading to the capital. Not much else to do. 48 levies, that's not much. Oh, okay, let's pass time. What are we doing? Diplomacy, 50, an artifact. Artifact could be good. Contemplate the nature of Christ. I think that's probably best. Yeah. And walk the holy path. I'm getting older. I can tell it. I can see it. I can see it on our face. Okay. So we're gonna just spend time in the Vatican. It's just basically next door. Time to pray. Absolutely. Learning lifestyle. Okay. Sibylla. As I enter the sacred grounds, I find Sibylla, personal physician, staring at the altar with an absent expression. Sibylla, I call her. My lord, she says, unfazed. I have something to ask from you. I hope you can forgive me. This place has moved my soul and agitated my spirit in a way I thought inconceivable. God has spoken to me and his voice is clear, severe, precise. It keeps going and going and going. The only sound I can hear now, the whole world is gone quiet. If I could stay behind, I would like to devote my life to it. She could become a nun and she would join the Pope's court. She could become a celibate and cannot have children, but she'll stay in our court. This is a good choice. And then she'll get a grudge against us, because if we don't let her pursue her dream, right, that's an issue. I think we really do need her. She's always been a lifelong friend. She's been a lifelong physician. I believe she served our father as well at some point. I believe that's the case. Maybe we hired her, but don't we have churches back home? That's going to be the option. We really want to keep her in our court. Oh, what's this? Oh, in my scheme to murder Ippolita, some random lady, I have enlisted the help of Nicholas, who turns out is something of an encyclopedia when it comes to languages. Using his vast knowledge. If she's been around, then maybe keeping her is good. Yeah, she's very trustworthy as well. And we do need someone talented and trustworthy to be our physician, because it's a key position in case anyone tries to murder us. Both of our fathers, grandfather, father, they lived until about 72, 73 years old. So he's almost just passing the cusp of the middle of his life, right? So I would imagine keeping her as long as possible is good, and then doing a search for a new physician. Not only would using his vast knowledge of several dialects, he has created a code which he claims is uncrackable. Not only would a master cryptographer be required, they would also need to understand the subtleties of Italian vulgar grammar, the details of Lechitic proverbs, all while keeping in mind the oil vulgar word structure. Okay. So scheme gains 2 advantages. What does this mean? Secrecy plus 10. Yes, excellent. Let's keep our missives secret. Because I don't mind if the scheme takes a long time, I just want to do it secretly. It's very opposite to our outward vision of being a paragon of virtue. I think we can even reach the level of being a religious icon. So even if people hate us, if they're Christian, they gotta like respect us. Okay, so Queen Agnes peers out over the sprawling holy site of Rome as we make our way through the crowd. Rome is truly a sight to behold, a place where cultures meet and faiths come together to worship. Are we not blessed to get to experience such familiarity and companionship? Oh. The feats spirituality can achieve. So, whatever she wanted us to do, no romantic dates, just prayer. As our time at this sacred site draws to an end, I am satisfied in knowing that most, if not all, of my decisions throughout our brief but intense journey has been taken to prove my devotion to the Lord and Christianity. Out of all of my 3 pilgrimages, this has been the most enlightening one so far. I am also thrilled by the notion of having visited a new holy site. Excellent. I've got a relic called St. George's Shinbone. I accept that. We get determined pilgrim for the next 10 years. It was a good journey. We can go ahead and go home. It's not going to take long. This is like a 30-day trip or something like that. A nice trip through the Italian countryside. Okay, so the local farm owners in the outskirts of Rome, the estate owner, Gennaro, welcomes us, greets us warmly, and promises to host a lavish feast for us. Once the feast starts, we dine on a veritable menagerie of roast animals, stews, soups, bread, and the like. In the morning, Gennaro approaches me as I enjoy my breakfast. My lord, hosting such an extravagant shindig as yesterday can be expensive. Pope Sylvester, honestly, I would actually take this money. If the Pope is trying to get money out of us, he has to remember how much, such a huge amount of land that we've given them. They should really actually host us. We've given them like massive swaths of land, including just our latest conquest. Okay, let's go ahead and take the rest of these here. Let's go ahead and take this. Actually, there's an enemy army here. We should probably stop them while they're stuck sieging along the coast. They're not going to be able to finish it before we get there. Let's take a look at how the Teutonic Knights are doing. Yeah, they're just kind of starving them out. They don't have siege engines. That's okay. They can just spend the year enjoying a little casual siege in Babylon. Alright, nice. So, the question is, we still have prestige. Should we do another pilgrimage? Can we do that yet? We actually can, okay. What if we did another pilgrimage to Canterbury? Avoiding the plague. Medical equipment, mercenary guards. There's no danger doing this. 24% chance of danger. Oh. This holding is under siege. I guess we could wait a little bit. We could wait. We can just enjoy a little bit of rest and relaxation. Are you actually going to evade us here? I think you are. How long can you evade us on the coast, though? Well, are you ready to fight us? In the dry lands, which we prefer. Our father's father crafted us an army made for the dry lands. And became king of Africa for that decision. We've almost won this. We can probably just walk around and win, but we might as well see if we need to siege something. Let's take a look how they're doing. Yeah, they're making progress. This siege here is almost done. We want to weaken them. Keep them weak. Alright, let's speed up time a little bit here. Thomas, yeah, swayed. Okay, I've ended. I could probably end this as well. Who should I sway to like us? Wait a second. Where did my daughter go? Who's this guy? 40. Let's end this game. Well, she's the only one with the title claim. How did this guy get the title? Claimants. Okay, maybe I should take Venice. Maybe I should actually go talk to my Archbishop and have him create a claim on Venice. Yes. So, where's my daughter? Also, where is my hairline going? My daughter, she's unmarried. Oh, so that didn't work very well. Would you like to marry somebody else? Relevance, alliance power, prestige gain. That's a shame. I thought she'd become the regent or something. I guess they have a different system. Well, that's fine. She can just enjoy. She can just be back at our court. She can become our spy master again. Can we invite her to court? Yes. Pay for their travel expenses? Of course. Would we do anything less for our daughter? Can we have her take this role now? Cousin... Yeah, let's go ahead and... yeah, she's arrived at our court. Where is she? My daughter. Agnes, you're our spy master once again. I hope you enjoyed being married. I'm sorry it didn't work out. Champion. We need someone who can never be swayed. Why can't it be my daughter? That's weird. I mean, my son can never be swayed as well. But he has a 0 intrigue. Aptitude good. I mean, this is the only guy I trust. Powerful agent. I choose to revoke. I think it's fine. You can just hang out with Dad and drink wine with him. No one's gonna be trying to poison us. Did I say where my hairline is going? Where is my hairline going? We're hiding it with the crown. But King Robert the Bloody is definitely losing some hair there. Who's willing to pay us money to get out of jail? Not you. Yes, I accept it. Do you have money? Yes, you got money. Ooh, these guys got some money. Ransom. No. Money, please. No, you don't have money? Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so if you guys don't have money, then will you become Christian? And then fine. Christian? Then fine. Let's see who's left. Ransoms are being paid. And then, Negotiate. Convert. Convert. Do you have money? Ransom. No. Okay. I think that was everybody then. Conversion. He's been in jail for 5 years. He's 4 years old. That says a lot. He's losing his beautiful hair. Time to shave it off and get buff. He's probably pretty damn buff, I would think. Let's see. Rough terrain, expert, overseer, hunter, blade master. He's a blade master, a tough soldier. He's athletic, yeah, so he actually is pretty buff. He's athletic, and a crusader. He actually went to the Crusades as a young man with his father. So he's gotten this trait for life because of that. One of the best things we ever did. We've only seen one crusade in our whole campaign lifetime. Just letting everyone out of jail. I don't need people there. Heresy, what the? Duchy of Manila? That's not my problem. My son? Oh shit. Why do you keep... How are you doing this? How are you even doing this, man? After an ancestor. Name after family member. After my father. I don't even know what to do now. He's always been a Giga Chad? Absolutely. This guy's been mad Giga Chad. And his father before him. But I'm not, you know, I'm a little skeptical about, oh, Robert? Oh, he grew the beard in. He actually looks cool now. Robert looks sick now. I think he figured out he didn't look that good without the beard, and he grew it. So, pretty sick. He has good health, I think. Fine, yeah. Personal physician. Does he have any kids yet? No, he has no kids. But dang, you are fertile, my guy. And your wife. Gosh, how many sons are you gonna have? What are we gonna do? How many titles is he heir to? Oh, he's slow? Oh no, fool. Uh-oh. Everybody hates us. Including ourselves, probably. Oh, he wants to marry him. Grandson of... No, you're a nobody. Who are you? Castile? Get out of here. You can create the duchy. Nephew-in-law? These are pretty tiny. 100 gold. Amazing. I can lawfully imprison her. Yeah, we're doing that. We're doing that. Okay, so we've gotten another swath of land here. Who else do we want to declare war on? Everybody, basically. These guys can just disband. Because the other siege is almost done. There. Okay, sorry Bohemond the second. Father is a dick. Imagine. Move to dungeon. This is why he's the bloody. He really does have a shit reputation. What is this? I'd be very grateful. Who the hell are you? You're an irrational villain? I don't even need the prestige. I'm just not gonna like let him ride my horse. Wait. Where is my holy order dismissed? Oh shit, that's annoying. Why is that dismissed? Whatever. Let's just send our troops. Enemy army. Okay, that's fine. We have a rally point in Palermo, I think. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll raise our troops here. It's because our war with a non-Christian faction ended. That's why. Okay, makes sense. Don't we love when you can have power? Basically. But the thing is, despite our relationships with people, like, our sons love us. 100%. And I still have, like, a legitimate friend. A lifelong friend. I think she grew up in our court. I think that's what it was. Is she was one of our courtiers and we were children. But yeah, the wife loves him. I mean, close family understands our need to jail the little ones. It's the tradition. Wait a second. What is this? Oh, okay, we're trying to murder. Yeah, okay, so my agents want me to safe escape route out of the palace. A detailed map. I pay a hunter. Hunter's not discreet. Map surroundings. Explore the... Oh, because I'm a hunter, I can just do this myself. That's great. Nice. Lucky us. Let's raise these troops up. I think this is honestly a big enough army. We can just walk over there now. Too far afield. Scattered agents. Oh, my friend was just like... Oh, that makes sense. She just can't, like... She's not close enough. That's basically it. No problem. I don't blame you. Right, let's get over there. I think this is their main army. Intricate web weaver. Yeah, this guy is like a... Honestly, he takes a lot after his father. I wouldn't mind giving him our empire. Honestly, should we pick our favorite son? Let's take a look. He's a skilled tactician. He's open terrain expert. Pilgrim. Compassionate, gregarious, and honest. He's gonna make a really good king. Deregistering a company you accidentally registered is remarkably annoying. I know exactly what you mean, actually. Is that something you're dealing with right now? It is, it's very annoying, actually. Wait, they're running from us. I have done such a thing more than once. Although registering it wasn't an accident. Why are you running, you fucking bitch? Come back here, you bitches. You really think you can escape us? I get an army of... Oh, personal guard. Yeah, hell yeah. Come back. Yeah, we're gonna fuck them up. They even split their forces. They knew they're fucked. Okay, so the enemy banner, hell yeah. Got no hair, but we got the enemy banner. Yep, I need to visit the police station. That sounds yucky. Tomorrow for specifically a PDF version of my certified ID. Be careful with that. But that makes sense. I've had to do stuff like that for paperwork as well. That sounds not fun. Like, especially as an anxious person, I would definitely not want to do that. Red game. Oh, this is kind of sick. I own this banner. It's actually sick. 20% dread game? Hell yeah. I guess I'll never make this mistake twice. Yeah. I mean, do you really need to dissolve the company? Do you have only one? Do you have more than one? That's why. In some places you can just let them expire, you know? Oh, nice. This guy likes us. Let's just sway him. It's always good to have our priest appreciate us. Your forces captured the Sma... Because we can't do anything about it. We need to make sure he's there. What's going on here? Battle of Benvenuto. I think the Pope's vassals are just fighting among themselves, which is fine. Okay, off to Fatima. Okay, I'm losing some agents here. 83%. Can be convinced. Oh, Spy Master. Hell yeah. Bribe, hefty bribe. 50. I guess. Scheme advantages. 5. 30% only. Scheme potential. I mean, 83% secrecy. Honestly, getting rid of her does make a lot of sense. It's kind of a stretch, but that means we can have claim to Venice, which is like legitimately a really good city. What? Are you shitting me? I can ask the Pope to be an infiltrator? That's hilarious. Alibi? The Pope can give us an alibi? You're kidding me. The Pope knows about us murdering somebody, and he's fine with that. I can just, okay, I can use my reputation. I think that's the best. It's stressful because there isn't more I can do about it today, yeah. It'll be okay. It'll definitely be okay. If you need any advice or reassurance, this is something I've handled before for other people as well. I've done this for other people. So if you need any advice, I'm happy to help you with that. Okay, so I'm just like, hey Pope, if anything happens, oh, it's 95% secrecy. As long as the Pope's like, nah, it's not him, everyone will be like, oh, it's not him. It's definitely not him. Chancellor, 29. That's pretty good. She's one of my courtiers. 15. I mean, she's kind of hard to convince. My nephew, this random guy. Hefty bribe, hard to convince. Vassal. My daughter and Spy Master. Why does she generally not want to? Oh, she's in a fort. Yeah, okay. Hefty bribe. I don't want to gain stress. Okay, fine. Wait, I only have 5 though. I don't want to leverage that. Let's just wait. It's fine. We can take time. I love that the Pope is one of our murder scheme agents though. That's actually ridiculous. That's actually like beyond ridiculous. We didn't even give him money. We're just like, look, God wills it. Trust me. And she's like kind of this like random woman with like a random claim. If there were a bunch of claimants, I wouldn't bother, but she's the only claimant. We want Venice forever. Okay, well we gotta do the siege. That's fine. Let's see, who do we got here? Ransom. Okay, let's see. Alberico's in his cups on a daily basis. He's opened up opportunities to learn about Ippolita. He's of little use for anything else. Okay. Have another drink. 2 days of progress. 30% now. Yeah, I'll be like, stop drinking, my guy. No, okay. Let's take a look at our jail. I like to just empty it. Osama. Ransom moved it. Wait, what am I doing with him? Aren't you like... Wait, 1 second. What the fuck is this? I'll give her a good tumble? No, my heart remains pure. What are you talking about? Execute. I'll just execute this guy. I don't know who he is. I don't want him there. I'm happy to spend the piety. Paragon of virtue. Can we finish this war? I would love to do that. War complete, please. Okay, so we put her back in jail. Honestly, this is the second. I don't want her to escape again. but primary air regions. And after that, you have spells. Do I need to kill everybody in the whole court to get this? Because I have claim to this. I'm pressed. How do I make it pressed? Legally tenuous. Fair war. I mean, that doesn't even make sense. I see. I kind of get the idea here. I think just keeping her in jail all the time is the way to do it. Hopefully we keep a better eye on her this time. Okay, so army's being disbanded. Yeah, we can, you know, this is a good place to leave it, I think. This is a very good place to leave this campaign, and we've made a lot of progress here. This was a big deal to get this chunk of North Africa. Soon we're going to get the whole coast. Soon we'll have the whole coast. It might be smart to pass on some of this before we log off as well, so we don't forget to. It makes sense that the Pope is willing to say whatever for us, actually. Yeah, I think that's fine there. We just want little bits of land here and there to make sure that we can access our enemies. Yeah, truce. Yeah, we're not like... I guess we don't have a border with them yet or something. This is a very good place to leave it. One thing I'd really like to see the conclusion to is having... I can do this with my piety. Oh man, I should do this before we log. County, Duchy. So I'm going to take the Duchy of Venice. Yes, definitely. This may require some help though. Our troops are better quality. That's going to be enough. We're going to do this before we log. We're going to raise our armies. I think it's fine to also get some mercenaries for this to ensure that we win. Even just a bunch of archers is fine, I think. Yeah, a bunch of archers. And we'll have plenty of troops. Let's get these armies emerged under our command. I've enviously eyed Venice. It's strange that they're independent, so this is a great opportunity. They have 6,000 troops. Where did they get some allies that joined? Oh, they must have hired some. They must have hired mercenaries also. Okay, interesting. Who's our allies? Let's see what we can do. Count. Yeah, spend on this. Let's ask you to join. Allies. Don't I have another ally somewhere? Oh, thank you so much, Silent. That's awesome of you. What triggered you to do that? Do you too want to see Venice under our control? But that's super cool of you. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's okay if your answer was, whoops, that was an accident too, that's fine. Okay, we got our allies coming. Man, I wish I could just... I wish I could bring 6,000 soldiers. Okay, if we have similar... Yeah, they have 2,600 mercenaries. That's where that came from. I could go into debt a little bit. I mean, I didn't think I would need more mercenaries. Oh, I can't afford it. Holy orders, no cost. Can I bring them into this? Oh, this is technically considered a holy war. That's hilarious. That's so fucking perfect. That's so perfect. I could just bring the Knights Templar, honestly. This is a big conflict. But I have to be at war with a hostile faith. Damn. wish I could just start another war. I can technically do that, right? If I don't have my armies raised, I could start a war with someone else and then bring them there. It's actually not a bad idea. I could do this. I could do this. Okay. So if I disband troops, it'll take them 3 months to return home. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. My armies are disbanded. I declare war on you. Oh, whoops. I'm gonna have to find someone I can declare a holy war on. Truce. Yeah, we could do that. Yeah, we have to do this, I think. Holy war for duchy. This. Declare war. Are these guys an enemy to us? These guys are enemies, aren't they? No, they only have 150 soldiers, okay. Just cause plus you're cool. No, it wasn't. Plus it's to make for the frustration on chain again. That was you, right? No, you're fine. You're fine. That game is fun because it's hard to play together as a team anyway. You were fun. I was just teasing you anyway. But yeah, thank you so much. It's very cool because I've started streaming very recently, so to see people being interested in watching me play games and shit, which is my hobby anyway, is like amazing to me. So yeah, I really appreciate it. Okay, now we got a serious army. Now we have a major serious army. Okay, so it'll take a little bit more time to raise these troops. That's fine. Imagine starting a war just so you can bring one of the holy orders in, and then you're like, but first, a stopover in Venice. And they're like, yeah, well, that's fine, I guess. We trust you. You have an unbelievable amount of Christian piety. Let's go ahead and they can take their time to gather armies too. It's fine. We got our allies here. That's good. That's even better. Yeah, we're raising our troops. Can you guys take a look? Do you really want to go there right now? Isn't that a little scary? Okay, well, we're gonna go ahead and should we walk there? I mean, it should be okay. I don't really want to fight them right off the boat. Be concerned. Neutral army. Are they? Okay, they're okay. That makes sense. Yep, we have enough skill to employ both strategies. You can go further to this. No, I don't think so. 15. The plan goes well. That's fine. I think we should try to reinforce them. You guys, we recently disembarked. We just have so many more troops. It's okay. Yeah, let's just arrive a little bit too quick. You're doing good, man. Keep on going. I've always lurked this time I chose assassin. That's awesome. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I still don't understand why people enjoy what I play, but seeing stuff like that, getting subs, getting you guys chatting on my channel is really encouraging. I don't really plan to do this as a career or anything, but I like to just stream for fun. I really enjoy the game, and I like being able to share that with people. I like to have a reason to say all my random thoughts out loud. Instead of just quietly sitting there hours planning, scheming strategies. Yeah, so they're actually going to try to come back, so we're countering them here. And we should actually have an actual claim here now? Our priest has finished this claim. Just about. Oh, we actually need to go by boat? That's so random. Okay. To get here, we have to go by boat. I mean, it makes sense. Yes, see it there. So we have a crest claim now, technically, I think. We should get these titles anyway, actually, through this one, but it's good to have that. It's good to have it all in all points. Okay, now we're besieging Venice. Very nice. Yeah, they've got some extra mercenaries over there. That's fine. Let's besiege Venice. They have no chance against us now. We brought such a huge army. We haven't even attended to the actual war we started here in the Middle East. What is this? The Pope? Look at that. The Pope has a fucking huge army. Are they going to just crush to hurt just for fun? What are the chances? Right? They're actually just fighting our enemies for us? This is what we've always dreamed of. This is what we've always hoped for. I'm glad the Pope is finally taking some military action on their side. In Africa. Assault fort. Yeah, we can assault the fort. Okay, so now we've conquered the Duchy of Venice. Which is something that we plan to keep basically forever. Especially the city. I wouldn't mind like giving up the mainland here. Like this would be fine to give up. But Venice, 33 development. This is the center of culture. This is the center of the Renaissance. Imagine that. Imagine your family being so fucking powerful, you own the party city of Ibiza 500 years later. Actually more than that, 800 years later. And Venice, right? You got all the good islands in the Mediterranean. It makes me want to invade Greece at some point. That might be something we look into. But yeah, this is good. This is a perfect place to stop. We've had a successful campaign here. I'm gonna just go ahead and set their next destination to our enemies in Tahert. Probably here. Get them off our land. And then, yeah, we'll see where we go from next time. I like watching others play games I wouldn't normally play like this. Party City mode. Party City, yeah, no, that's right. We're owning all the good real estate in the Mediterranean. Palma, Minorca, all that good stuff. And we got this papal shield around all of our territories. Europe's never gonna mess with us because we got that papal shield. But yeah, that sounds good. I think the next time I play... Oh, thank you so much, man. That's awesome. Thank you for that. Cheers, Mystic. Cheers, Silent. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I don't really know what bits are, but I know that it costs you money, and I appreciate that you like watching my content enough to do that. But yeah, next time we play, we'll probably give it a little bit of a break on the strategy games. I do want to do a... I don't know either, but I like supporting. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, I appreciate it. I feel the support. I definitely feel the support. And I like playing with you, especially when Elf is doing some group content. I really like that. I know, one thing I'm super excited for, and I keep telling Elf this, I keep messaging her and telling her this, is World of Warcraft. Because I know she's going to start a guild on the hardcore server, and I'm super excited to play World of Warcraft with her and you guys, and we can do something really fun with our guild. Yeah, we should definitely play again. I can arrange some, depending on the games you have. If you have a Discord or something, you should go ahead and message me, or send me a message on Twitch or Twitter or anything like that. I never played World of Warcraft, so I'm gonna need her to walk me through it. It's a pretty easy game to learn, fortunately. It's easy, but it's very deep, which is a nice way to get into playing MMO games. But it's a lot of fun with friends. But yeah, this is a perfect place to stop. Thank you so much for the support. I guess if it's easiest, probably Twitter, but because I can see messages there. I don't really check my Twitter much, but I will for you. And then we could get in contact through like Discord or Steam or something like that. Yeah, nice. Yeah, message me. I think my link is in my bio here. Sounds good. And then yeah, we can sync up on that. Let's just all keep bugging Elf to start her World of Warcraft guild. I know she's doing some Elden Ring stuff. Some kind of spicy Elden Ring stuff with you guys. But yeah, I'm excited to play World of Warcraft. Alright, what a successful campaign so far. I can't believe I haven't like save scummed at all. This is going great. Alright guys, I will see you around next time. Thank you for watching my stream. Again, thank you for the support. I really genuinely feel happy that you guys, anybody at all, actually watches this and actually enjoys it. So that's awesome. Alright guys, see you around next time.